just need to get some things handled. We'll be live in a second. Oh, there it goes. We aren't live yet.
Oh, they're going to start now.
Well, I told
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for tuning in. We are coming to you live from the Aramis Simonis Arena here at the Sheraton Norfolk Waterside Hotel as Pat Fleming presents to you the 2022 International Open. Thank you all for tuning in, and thank all of you for being here in person yet once again. None of this would have been made possible without our three title sponsors, Diamond Billiard Products, Simonis Cloth, and Aramith Balls. Well, you've been watching a multitude of events, and we're getting more and more each year. We had a special Banks Ring game, a Race to One game show. We had One Pocket finishing up, 10-ball finishing up, and now we have very, very special guests, our future of pool. You may have been watching them for a few days on the stream here in Norfolk, Virginia, but it's been a long journey for these youngsters traveling around the country on the Junior International Championships Tour. That's right, the JIC Tour with Ra Hanna and Corey Wolford is no easy task, and they've devoted a lot of time, money, and most of all, heart for the future of our sport and these kids, young ladies. Without further ado, let's introduce our two finalists in the 18 and under girls division. First up, coming to us from Tampa, Florida, at the age of just 14 years, she's the reigning 13 and under Junior International Championship champion, sponsored by Predator and Jam Up Apparel. It's the Pink Dragon, Sophia Mast.
Pink Dagger.
What did I say? Did I say Pink Dagger? Did I not say Pink Dagger? My lips not working this morning? Pink Dagger. Did I say dragon? I did say dragon. It's the Pink Dagger! All right.
let's go.
See, Kelly, I'm not the only one you messed you up there. All right. And her opponent, a multiple-time, five-time runner-up on the JIC Tour, looking to change that and get her win here today. Coming to us from Elm City, North Carolina, at the tender age of just 12 with those accomplishments. No easy task there. Sponsored by Peace Shower and Ridgeback Rails, it's the pool assassin, Noelle Tate. Ladies, you may approach the table and lag for first break. This will be a race to 9, winner's break format. I will be racking the balls. 1 on the spot, 2 in the back. Good luck.
All right, we're live. This is your man, Ra Hanna, with
Landon Hollingsworth, how are you?
We're very good, man. I'm just happy to see this. We got Noelle in the black jersey and the Pink Dagger, Sophia Mast, in the white and pink. It's a race
Time is
tonight.
finally here, right, Rob?
Yeah, time is here, man. It's just great. Noelle nails the lag, and here we go. Thank you to everybody. Thank you to all our sponsors, Dynaspheres, Littman Lights, the League Room, American Billiard covering my man Matt Sweet, Isaac Wooten at Digital Pool. You guys all helped us get here. We appreciate you guys.
I must say the stands are more packed than last year.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
Yeah, they are more packed.
Thank
than
you,
last year.
America, for supporting these juniors. It's going to be a good match, man. The tail of the tape is Noelle has been playing super solid all
Yeah.
week.
She's beat a lot of good players.
She beat her sister.
Yeah.
And just to put that in perspective, Bethany Tate won 5 times in a row.
Yep.
How strong is that?
Very.
And Noelle just knocked her out of the biggest one. I don't want to go home with her. But there's nothing but love in the Tate family. So, you know, she has a big task in front of her, you know, because the Pink Dagger is no joke. But neither is Noelle. 12 years old.
I'm just glad Noelle's finally,
Yeah.
reached the final and of the 18U event.
You know what's
Because
good?
this is her first 18U final.
That's right.
So it's pretty It's pretty amazing to see her get to the final in the biggest one. So, Sophia, I know she plays safe, but this is the first game, Ross. She may bank at the 9-ball here.
Yes, she will.
You know?
Yes,
just
she
to get
will.
things started.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, she's looking. She's checking. She doesn't want.
look, she just looked at it.
You know, she looked at. She likes those combos. I think she's gonna pass it up, Landon. I think she's.
Yeah,
gonna
she
spin it,
is.
right. Yeah. But I think she should have fired at it, because Noelle will fire at it.
Noelle really can't fire at it here,
Is that
unless she
stop her?
tries to bank it.
That's what I'm saying. I said,
You know.
you think that's gonna stop her? She might just come one rail right at it.
We'll see right here. Oh, boy.
She's going after it.
Oh, boy. Oh, man.
She said, "There goes the cheese."
She was shooting at it.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, she was. Landon, do we know?
Wow.
Well, she's gonna do what she does.
Man, this is awesome.
Yeah, it's so awesome to be here. Big shout out to my brother Corey Wolford, keeping things in line. All right.
Good shot on the 1.
Yeah.
So 2 travels straight to the 3. 1 travels to the 4. 4 to the 5 is her.
Trouble.
That's her first trouble in this rack. Yeah, so everything travels to each other so far. Ooh.
When you say travel to each other, you mean they connect.
Yeah, yeah. Just if you just center ball, you know, it'll go towards your next ball. But here she's got a little tough.
Right.
It's not a tough shot, but it's just she's smaller, so it's hard to
They're
reach.
all smaller, and we're gonna keep beating this horse in the head, because once these girls get a little taller, they won't have these problems. You know.
I swear, I think she's gonna get tired of the color pink one day.
No, that's her color.
Everything she has is pink.
She's
I'm
the
like,
pink
oh
dagger.
man.
She's the pink dagger, Landon.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
That's what I'm saying. I hope she don't ever get tired of that color.
there's a lot of shades of pink, bro. She's gonna love it. All right, opportunity. You know, usually that first rack is a filling out process, and I want you guys to know, you see the shot clock running, it is official.
Yes, it's official.
It's official. We have 40 seconds because we want them to get acclimated for Worlds.
Uh-oh.
No, that's good. She escapes. No, she doesn't.
No, she doesn't. Oh, okay.
And that's all I'm going to say. The first racks, you try to get the cobwebs out,
Yeah.
right? You try to get the cobwebs out, try to work it out to make sure that everything's working, because, you get to practice maybe a rack or 2 on this table, and it's quick. 2 rails towards 5, Landon. How about that?
Wow.
How about that? That was a good hit.
Great shot.
Yeah.
So, Noelle, I'm just going to let you guys know she mostly fires. So, she's probably banking this 5-ball. Like I said.
Now, our payment, no nothing.
Gets to play, man.
I think this place is going to erupt if she runs out. I think they're going to be like, what have we just seen?
It's kind of like just a center ball here.
Yeah. You don't want to drift any other, nice little like that. She looked like you landing right there.
I'm telling you. So here you just watch your cue ball. It should hit near the first diamond on the top rail.
Right.
Just don't jab this ball. Don't jack up.
Yeah.
You're fine.
Just roll.
Oh, okay. She's jacking up. Uh-oh. Watch the cue ball. Watch the cue ball.
Whoa. That would have been scary. All right.
Wow. What an out we have just seen.
How you like that?
Wow.
In the words of my man Corey Wolford, are you not
Entertained.
facts? That was beautiful. And what a confidence builder for Noelle, right?
Yes.
No slop there. Straight in the hole.
Yes, that sets a tone for this match. It
Yes.
honestly does. It sets a tone.
Exactly. I'm trying to tell you guys out there, ladies and gentlemen, young players, we are the place to be. You want to excel to get to the next level, find a way to make it happen. We help you as much as we can. We offer many different raffles and stuff that you can get into that you earn yourself money to help yourself. So contact somebody from JSE. The new schedule should be out around Thanksgiving, and then you can figure it out. 8 stops, the 9th stop is here.
Oh.
How you rolling, right? You got clocked like 3 times. Still didn't go. All right, opportunity for Sophia.
So here it's just tracking 2 rails to the 2 ball. You can go 1 if you prefer.
Right.
The straighter you get on this 2 ball is better because then it's stop to the 3 and stop to the 4
Right.
and almost stop to the 5.
Exactly, and when you get those nice stop outs,
So it all come down to that 1 ball to the 2 ball shot, and
she's almost
she's pretty good. So
almost there.
yeah. So she should be able to just kind of either roll this ball in because she's good at rolling.
Yeah. Yeah.
She prefers to do that. So yeah, probably roll this ball in. It goes right to the 3.
Mm-hmm.
So she tried to kind of stun it there.
Yeah.
And on new cloth, you can't really
No.
do that.
This table is like an ice rink. This is fast.
Here, I like banking the 3 up to the top of the table, sending
Bring
the cue ball down.
No,
Let's see what she does. You could bank the 3 ball 2 rails as well.
I think she's
Just
gonna
like
do
that. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Absolutely perfect.
I'm letting you guys know we're not playing marbles here. These young ladies, they know what to do, and they get the reps from playing in the JIC. Big shout out to the whole crew heading to Worlds: Kennedy Myman, Bethany, Noelle, Sophia, Courtney Harefield. I could keep going. Yes, I could keep going, but you know, we could bring back some hardware, Landon. I think I would be.
I think we're going to bring back some hardware.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. All right. Sophia won that battle. And so if you are just tuning in, they are playing with a 40-second shot clock with a referee.
1 extension per rack.
Exactly.
She wanted to hit that just a little harder. She fell a little short on this 4 ball.
Yeah.
So what do you think she's going to do here, bro? You think she's going to let it out and come 3 rails?
I think the 3-rail path is
I think
the
it's
best
the
way.
correct path.
Yes, it's the best path.
But this will show us how she's feeling. Is she going to, is she feeling timid? Is
Oh,
she?
yeah, right. Trying to lay up.
No, she's not.
Unless you
So
feel like
that's
it.
the path. That's the
Yeah.
path you want to go.
You know, she would just get up a little higher. She's been good, but she's such a great shot maker. Just have to watch out, like Landon would say, watch that tangent line. Don't scratch in the corner. Oh, good hit. Good hit. That's what I like to see. I like to see them both in their comfort zones, where they done got all those the nerves out of the stroke, and they're ready to go.
So she's jacked up. This is a tester. This is a little tester here.
Test completed. Come on, so
What a shot.
how you like that?
What a shot. Great shot.
And this is the difference from last year to this year.
Yeah.
They've learned.
Yeah. Wow.
This to tie it up. How about that? How about that? Let's go. 1-1, having fun.
That's 2 good outs.
That's what I'm talking
That's
about.
2 good
Yes.
outs.
And just to let you guys know, 12 and 14. 12 and 14 represent for the 18U, Landon.
Amazing.
That's how they get it
Absolutely
done.
amazing.
That's how they get it done. So we're loving it. I hope you guys are loving it. You know, share the stream. If you guys get a chance, you know, just click that share the stream. Want to give a shout out to one of our big supporters, Viking Q's, baby. They handled it, man. We love you guys. Without Viking, it would have been pretty tough to do what we did this year. So, big shout out to them. And a big shout out to the crew at Dynaspheres. Super solid for 2 years. Big respect to my man Bill Dunn and the whole crew. I don't know Fred's last name. My man Fred and Bill Dunn. All right. This looks like the only problem here. What would you do on this one ball, Landon?
This is tough.
Yeah, I figure she can thin the one.
She's probably just
grab.
going to bank it down to the bottom rail and
And try
leave the cue ball where it's at. Like, leave the cue ball where the one's at right now.
Yeah, but if she mishits it, she can go in the drink. I don't think she wants to take any chances with that.
Yeah, that's exactly what she
Yeah.
done.
That's a shot.
So, I mean, that's really the only thing I've seen she could do there.
Mm-hmm.
Because if she tries to shoot that ball, she most likely scratches.
Exactly. And you don't want to be giving Noelle ball in hand. Both of these ladies got out in 2 innings.
Yeah. So Noelle may play safe here. Nope. Oh. Oh.
Oh, boy. Wow.
Oh, man.
How you like that? So let's talk about it. Just the knowledge to play that 9 ball. She
Yeah, to
played
go
that
into
9.
the 9, yeah.
Yeah. She got lucky and unlucky on the same shot.
Oh,
Right? Now.
that was a great shot. That was the odds of that ball going in the side like that.
You trying to say it's a bad roll?
Yes. It went off the 9, off the 5, and the side. That's bad.
It's bad?
Yes.
Okay.
Bad. Yeah. So, Sophia with a, she'd probably shoot stop here.
Right. If she gets a nice straight angle on the four, then the toughest shot, well, she has to traverse the table from the 6 to the 7 and then from the 7 to the 8.
She's got a little angle here. She'll probably go to the top rail and back down.
You think she's going to go up top?
I think so.
You don't think she stops it right there?
Mm-mm.
No?
We'll see.
What's the benefits of going to the top rail and back down?
Giving yourself a better angle.
There we go. You never want to have to be tentative with your stroke, right?
Exactly, yeah.
And Landon has a big stroke. Just to let you guys know.
So she went forward,
Right.
not to the top rail, but she's got to let it out here.
Exactly.
She's got to draw it.
Yeah.
Not only do you got to draw it here, but you got to draw it precise.
Yeah,
you got to draw to this side of the 7 ball, and you got to get it far enough.
Yeah.
Side pocket's good here.
Yes.
Don't overpower yourself to miss the ball,
Exactly.
Side pocket, you're good.
Just take it.
Okay. At least she didn't miss the ball
Yeah.
trying to do
I
something
like how she hit that
crazy.
ball. She has a chance. She's a
So,
good shot maker.
Here, maybe a little right-hand English brings your cue ball back down 2 rails. If you miss this ball, you're down behind the 9.
There you go.
Center ball, you're just going out to make it, and that's what she's doing. So let's
Just
see.
watch that side pocket. Don't put an unnecessary spin on this ball. How's she
She's
hit
just
it?
going out to make it. Great shot.
How's she hit it?
She's fell a little tough here.
Okay.
So what do you think? Do you think she's going to slow roll it?
I said you.
I think she's going to
I think-
slow roll it.
I think if you slow roll it and end up with that 50-50
I like the shot
you
of.
got to go around.
I like the shot of bottom right and just get over here to 1, 2, 3 and leave
Yes.
yourself here.
I like that shot too. I think Sophia is going to shoot your shot.
That's what she's doing, I
She's
think.
not going to be tentative. She's shooting.
That's perfect.
She's shooting.
Absolutely perfect.
She's shooting, Landon.
Now just take your shot. Take your medicine.
Yeah.
At least you're shooting at the 9.
No, exactly.
You know?
You have your future in your hand. The only thing that gets me a little nervous at this juncture is you just don't want to hang that 9 ball. You got to cut them in smooth. You got to watch the tangent line, watch the scratch.
Great shot.
Come on now. Come on now. Let's go. Let's go. All right, so once again, let me run it down. Viking cues, Dynasphere balls, Littman lights, Mike Littman, American beard covering, Matt Sweet. Thank you so much, Matt, for standing behind the JIC for 2 years. Christopher Wilson at the league room, and my main man, Isaac Wooten, and the whole crew at Digital Pool. They held us down. Thank you so much from the JIC. Here's one thing. We're sending people from the JIC to the Worlds, and we've paid $21,000 out, easy. We have a raffle. We have like 19 spots left on the raffle for a $5,000 beautiful cue. You can contact Corey Walford or Trina Walford because that ticket is being drawn today.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yes. Yes. Thank you for everybody who bought a ticket. Just contact Corey Walford or Trina Walford. Thank you. You know what I like that I've noticed? They've adjusted to this break. They're not hammering. You know what I mean? They're not hammering them. They're trying to do like the pros. You know, make that head ball and dress up to 2.
I guess I'm just a little different.
You're.
I just can't bring myself to soft breaking.
I hear you.
I gotta hammer them.
Landon hits him with the hammer. You could be in your room, you're gonna hear Landon.
I would understand, like, if you're a person that hammers the ball and it's not that controlled.
Right.
But if you can control it, I think it's better to do it.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
You've proven it. I'm not gonna argue with you, brother. All right, opportunity.
So here, maybe just, I mean, she may jack up,
can't she just?
but I think just roll it.
Yeah, cut it to the other side of the pocket.
Only part with this is by rolling it, you got to make sure you get the angle on the 2 to stay
That's
on
what
the
I'm saying.
3.
Yeah, so
you can't
cut
get
it to
too
the outside.
much angle.
You cut it to the outside.
See what I'm saying? I don't know.
She might have.
I think she can make it from there.
If she can't make it, that 9's going for a run.
Yeah, she can make it. So 1 rail out for the 5 in the corner.
She's off to the races. We should have did the TPA. Right now they're shooting like 9-something, right?
I mean, they haven't missed a ball yet.
Yeah.
Not one ball has been missed yet.
Yes. Sweat that.
The only ball that has been, unfortunately, thing is when Noel scratched.
Yep.
Everything else has been a safe.
Yeah, exactly. I love watching them, put a little bit of juice on the ball, let their stroke out. Because by the time they get a little bit older, that stroke's going to be pretty honed in.
Oh.
That's the first one.
That's the first one.
She didn't leave it easy either. So, Landon, what are you doing?
These people are like, are they ever going to miss?
Exactly. They're amazed. What do you like here?
She may be banking this ball.
I think she played a little.
That was a little risky.
Yeah.
So opportunity for Noel again.
Exactly. But she definitely have to let that stroke out on this one, or she's going to be stuck in no man's land. She's going to be down table, looking to get all the way up table on the 7 to cut it in the corner and come back 2 rails to get to the 8. It might line up.
Uh-oh.
It might line up. How about that?
Oh, boy.
That's what you don't want to happen. Now, here's the thing. This doesn't have to go.
I don't know. She shoots them pretty straight.
Yes, she does, but it still doesn't have to go. Landon's giving me the look like, yeah, okay, Rob. Come on, man. I was building some tension, bro. Sophia Mass up 3-1. This is a race to 9. Yes. This is a race to 9, my man.
I know, but
Oh, boy. Lucky that that 4 didn't slide just 1 millimeter over. Because if it did, the 9 ball would be dead.
oh,
I think she didn't remember where the 2 ball was.
great
Oh,
shot.
stop. Man, this young lady is a shooter.
Oh, boy. She's going to fire at it. Don't hook yourself. Oh, boy.
She's going to break
That's
it up,
too
too.
much.
She's going to break it up, Landon. I think she's trying to find that rhythm.
I would have liked it if she stayed at the top of the table there. Give her a chance to shoot it, you know?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Tough miss there.
Yeah.
Tough shot for Noelle here.
Absolutely. She has to power up.
Probably she's going to be going, I don't know. I think the shot here's top English, coming back 2 rails down.
This is one.
She's going bottom, though.
It's a big boy shot. A big girl shot. I think that's the only time, you know, maybe does she have enough stroke to do that now when you're young, right?
Yeah.
It has to, because I know when you hit, the harder you hit it, it's
The less
test.
stroke you have.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's a test for your stroke. I like when I watch the pros when they put a little drag on this. You hit like the second diamond and get that nice little extension and comes right down to where it's
Yeah, the
like
stroke's
that.
more of uh-oh. Uh-oh.
See? Oh, boy. Now, here's the thing for Sophia. She shot that ball quick. She shot that ball quick.
She did shoot it quick.
She didn't. For her, that's quick, and she didn't plot that path out.
Yeah.
You know? She just fired at it.
So here I'm just wondering what Noel's thinking.
How about a nice stop shot safety on that 7?
Well, she probably can play the 7 in the top right.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
But the stop shot is probably better from right here.
I watched you do it, Bill. You put a stop shot and she's stuck behind a 9. That's 7
yeah,
up the table.
that's probably the best shot from
Yeah,
here. But
no.
I think she's shooting at this ball.
Hey, if I shot like her, I'd shoot it too. Wow. Oh. Here's the thing. I think for Noelle, she just had to get to that little slower pace. Just take her time. Because she can't leave Sophia, those opportunities where Sophia has a chance to take advantage where she doesn't have to do anything hard.
Yeah.
Now, Sophia, this is just direction right here.
Uh-oh, that's too much.
Direction right here.
Yep, too much.
Yeah.
So here the shot is bank the 8 back up table with inside and play rail to rail, bottom rail to top rail.
Yeah. I love those shots.
Yeah.
Because we know
And they feel really good when you hit them good.
Yeah.
It's a confidence booster.
Yeah.
It shows you got the speed down.
Exactly.
To the table.
You hit one yesterday in your match. It was like, I was like, wow.
Oh, she's playing behind the 9. That's
Yeah.
a good shot as well.
You know why? You know why I like that shot? Because it's in her wheelhouse.
Yeah.
She said, I can't go all the way up table and, make this. Maybe Noelle kicks this in the corner and makes the 9 in the other
She can
corner.
see it.
She can see it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I don't know if she can see it enough to make it, but she can see it.
I still like the kick. Kick it in Noelle, make the 9, make it 3-2. Landon's like, Rod, you crazy.
She's kicking.
Ah. Come on, Noelle.
Oh.
That's gotta hurt. If I'm Team Tate, call a timeout and get yourself acclimated. Yeah, if Sophia gets this easy game, it's going to be 4-1. You got to pull up, take your break. And Noelle, she's smart enough. She knows.
Four to 1.
4-1, brother. Thank you. Once again, man, I'm just going to beat it in the head. A very, very, very special thank you from the whole JIC to everybody who played, everybody who bought a ticket, everybody who supports these kids. And I'll just say it again. Thank you, Viking. Thank you, Dynaspheres. Thank you, Mike Littman Lights. Thank you, Chris Wilson. Thank you, American Billiard Covering, Matt Sweet. Thank you, Isaac Wooten from Digital Pool. And thank you to America. Thank you guys so much. Thank you to my main man, Pat Fleming. Another puzzle to solve right here.
This is really tough rack. Oh, wow. What
How
a
she
shot.
hit it, man. How she hit it.
What a shot. So here, probably just one rail, you think?
I like that.
Yeah.
And, I know you talk, you tell me shoot, but if she doesn't have a whole pocket, she can do that safe that you do. Spin this ball like a fake one pocket bank and come up top.
She had the shot.
No, that was beautiful. Of course she had the shot. You landed on Hollingsworth. I just talk. You shoot.
So center ball here, 4 in the corner, probably missed the 7 trying to go back up table, you think?
Yeah,
Or
I
you
like
think
that.
2 rails?
I
2 rails
always
tougher?
Like yeah, 2 rails tougher, but I just want to stay at the table.
So it does look like she's going to draw here, actually.
You know what?
Okay, that'll work.
She just has to, once she really gets her, I mean,
Rhythm.
this is for everybody, the rhythm and the cue ball. There's,
Cue
a
ball
little
on a
bit of
string.
lack of knowledge to where, the angles will make it easier for her to run out where she doesn't have to shoot
100%.
these world beater shots all the time. Because if you come behind this 9 ball, you're going to not like yourself.
It's perfect.
She is rolling them in. And you know what? That's a good point because this table is so fast, it fits her game perfectly.
It does.
She doesn't have to power any balls. She can just tap them in. She's hitting the back of the pocket, Landon.
She's playing really well right now.
I'm going to tell you, I interviewed both young ladies. And they both want it bad. Look at that, Landon.
She's playing well.
All right.
2 rails. Yep.
See, I've been watching you. So 2 rails will get you there. I said it once. I said it before.
Perfect.
You guys want
Great shot.
facts? Sky Woodward is in the house watching the juniors.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
He always does. He always does. Big shout out to Sky, man. And I like this from Sophia, taking her time, not going fast. Making sure that she handles her business, and just like that, 5 to 1. All right, Team Tate.
Surprised she hasn't taken the break yet.
Exactly, because she does good with that. She knows when to take that break. You can't let that train get all the way down the track. You got to hold on. Big shout out to our photographer for today, Killer P.
Yep.
Doing a great job for Celia Kinsley. I'm just so proud of all you guys, Landon. I'm proud of the whole JIC
Yeah,
group.
the whole tour has grew.
2 years, you guys are going to the world. It's about to bring back some hardware.
Yeah, the whole thing. Max Lechner, Mario, he's watching.
Yeah.
U.S. Open finalist.
And International Open finalist, too.
Yes.
And Mario He, man, that guy is. I'm just going to keep it real.
There's some champions.
I was just going to say, I'm just going to keep it real. Europe, they don't even have those 2 guys on their team.
Yeah, I know.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just think about that. Man, they're deep. We're trying to catch up.
They are so.
They're deep,
man,
bro.
Yeah. I don't know. We definitely have some catching up to do.
Yeah, we do.
But we're working on it.
We're working on it. Exactly.
It's in the works.
Exactly. All right, Noel, you got a chance. Coming up at 2:30, right? 2:30, Landon? At 2. Coming up at 2 Eastern time will be Landon Hollingsworth, the defending champion, versus Joey Tate, race to 9. Get your popcorn ready.
I feel like she's getting a little timid.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, she's not hitting
The
it
score
with that.
line's kind of.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the score line or if it's,
It's got to be.
Last year I have resemblance. I was down
Yes, you were.
last year, and you gotta. Not only do you gotta take advantage of your opportunities, but you have to keep your mental side
Yes.
up.
Yes.
Because if you get down, think about it. Like, what is it going to benefit you by being negative to yourself?
Exactly.
But if you're down on a ball, like, hey, I'm going to make this shot. You
Yeah.
got a better chance at making it that way than you do. I'm going to
The
miss
other
this
way.
ball.
Exactly. But it's a tough lesson to learn.
It's very tough. Mental's always been my struggle. always been my struggle.
Yeah. Lori John told me she was proud of you.
Yeah, she is.
She messaged me. She messaged me.
She is.
Told me. She said, I'm so proud of you. She said, you came so far. She's
Yeah.
really proud, bro. Shout out to Lori John.
Yeah, shout out.
Shout out to WPBA. Shout out to BCA. Shout out to everybody that's doing great things for pool.
And letting the juniors participate.
They ain't got no choice in that. They better let them participate.
That's what
because
matters.
That's how we go forward.
Exactly.
We have my man Landon Hollingsworth and Turning Stone coming up.
Yes, I'm excited.
Let's go.
I'm excited.
Yeah, she's getting a little.
Yeah, she's just getting timid.
Yeah.
She's getting. It could be the nerves. It could be the scoreline.
Yeah.
Or it could just be mental.
Exactly. But Mark Wilson would say you got to slow that backswing down. Big shout out to Jerry Bryceth for getting inducted into the Hall of Fame, the father of modern teaching methods. And big shout out to RoboCop, Dennis Orcolo, getting inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Yes. Oh, if it doesn't hit it, that is an amazing safety shot she would have just played.
Yeah. Now,
All right, Noel. Show us the stroke.
Come on,
show
come
us
on,
the
Noel.
stroke.
Take your time.
This requires kind of a slow backswing and follow through. There's
Can't
either
jab it.
you got to draw to the side and take your shot,
Yeah.
or you try and draw this ball all the way down. This shot is draw to the side just because
Yeah.
you don't have to get all the way down table.
No.
You know?
No. I just don't want her to jab it.
She stroked that ball good.
Yeah. That's probably all the stroke that she had with her little self.
So here she's probably going to – you think she kicks soft or hard here?
I think she kicks soft.
Soft? Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think that benefits?
Well, if the 4 ties up on a 5,
Okay.
there's not going to be any shot. I don't see no benefit in trying to hammer this ball.
Exactly. Yeah.
Landon has this thing. He says, no more snapping. He said, you at the JIC, you guys clap. So
Yes. Everybody that's
Like
watching
you
from the
clap.
JIC, we got to change it to clapping.
there we go.
We got to let people know we're in the house.
There we go. No,
Not
you're in
this
the building.
silent snapping. Let's get it.
This ain't
clap.
golf. Let's go. This is difficult, this situation right here, and I think that's one part of the problem for Noelle. She hasn't had those easy rack to get her started. And she's leaving.
So here, Sophia banks the 4 into the 5.
Yeah, and goes up table.
And sends the cue ball up table, leaving no shot for Noel is the goal.
That's definitely the goal. Yeah, okay, so for this level, that's okay, but Noelle might return to safety. You got to put those balls together. You got to put that 4 on a 5.
Well, you got to make sure you
For
don't give
trouble.
up a shot there.
Exactly.
That's what you don't want to do. Well, she got away with it.
Yes, she did. You know, I'm going to jinx myself, but you know what we haven't seen this whole match?
A jump shot.
That's right. So guess what? Just because I said it, Dagger's going to go get that pogo stick.
Yep. Nope. No, she's not.
I love it. Just kick. Be like Efren.
It's hard to be like Efren.
Yeah. Big,
He's so,
one of a kind.
Wow.
See? Yeah. Manageable outcome. Great outcome right there. Showing the maturity.
So she went for the crossbank there, and it's not going to.
No, that's not going to work out. She's going to have to shift gears and get it straight. You know? She's going to definitely have to shift gears and get it right.
So here, probably just 2 rails, I would say.
Yeah.
Or she may go. Um, 1 rail across here. 7 ball in the bottom right-hand corner.
Yeah. If she can close this one out, you have to take a break.
What do you say? Close escrow?
Got to close escrow. Don't leave no money on the table. Don't leave no food there. Make your opponent starve.
That's it.
Landon, I think for once I'm right. This fast table benefits her game
Yes.
because she, like you said, she likes to roll balls.
She likes to roll balls.
Yeah.
She tried to do that little stun shot,
Mm-hmm.
and it cost her.
Exactly.
And ever since then, she's been doing her game, her roll, and
Yes.
it's working.
It's working out. 2 rails right here, and she'll be.
It's just,
look at her.
it's going perfect for
She is
the
on.
style of pool she plays.
Yes, for the style of pool she plays. That's a good point.
Six to one, Ra.
That's a big deficit there,
6-1.
Landon. I like the time taken. I like the preparation to the shot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There you go. Good move, Noel. Good move. You got to. You got to take that time out. You got to take that time out. Leading this match 6-1. It is a race to 9. You know, I hope Noel can go, refocus,
Yeah.
come back with a clear mind and attack. Because here's the thing. She hasn't done a lot wrong, but everything she did do wrong, Sophia is capitalizing on.
Yeah.
Right? And, you know, some shots are just out of their reach. You know, you got to draw your rock all the way straight back. That's a tough shot for anybody. I can't do it.
Yep.
So we're going to see what's happening. And now I get to say a big shout out. You know, the kids right now are playing in the Simonis Araminth Arena, and that's due to my man, Mr. Patrick Fleming, my guy, one of the best mentors in this game anybody can have. And we love that guy. He deserves all the praise. Absolutely, he gets the praise from America, from everybody worldwide. That guy put pool on his back, and Accu-Stats made it happen.
Well, I have to say I actually walked up to him and thanked him in person because I was like, I know you get gratitude and stuff from everyone else, but I just want to say thank you from, me, myself. And he was very, very appreciative that I did that. And I was just like, no, I need to be the one that's appreciative because, getting to play in your arena is just
Look where
there's
we
nothing like it. So.
Look where we at, bro.
Yeah.
And at 4, we're gonna have the big boys. 4, 6, and 8, right?
Yep. 4, 6, and 8:30 is the
4, 6, and 8:30. You guys are playing in the big boy arena. This is not, we're not home.
Yep.
It's not the Wolf's Den. It's not any of those places. And especially you guys match at 2:00. There's gonna be people in there.
I know. Then don't get me started.
There you go. There's gonna be people in here, but for better or for worse, this is what we need to move pool forward.
Yes.
I would love if this arena was packed. I would love it.
Yeah.
It'd be amazing. But you know what? There's more people here than last year. And I will take that. So thank you to everybody who came out and is watching and supporting. I appreciate it. And to my juniors out there who listening, we got another tournament coming up. We're gonna be live at Center Pocket, 17th and 18th of December for When the Smoke Clears. Me and my partner, Mr. Frank Spain, we have an event. So if you wanted to play here at the International with all those calls, Hey, can we get an international? No, you can't. But you can get in when the smoke clears at center pocket. Any questions? Contact Frank Spain. Yeah, yeah. Once again, guys, I think Corey has like 9 tickets left. It's a $5,000 Russian queue. Is super fancy. The only thing you have to do is look on his page. We have like 9 spots left. We're sending kids to the Worlds. So if you have a chance, head on over to Corey Wolford's page or Trina Wolford's page and buy a ticket. All proceeds benefit the juniors. All right, Sophia, to break.
Leading 6 racks to 1.
6 racks to 1.
Five ball. Oh,
She got
wow.
that break down.
That 5 ball I thought was going to fall.
Yeah. All right.
So if Noel cuts this ball in
Yeah.
the corner, the cue ball could track towards the 9.
She'd have to hit that ball pretty square.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If she hits it thin, just with a little bit of inside, it could go towards the 9.
Oh, boy. Landon, you trying to say something's happening here? I'm missing something?
Well, I don't know if she's going to put inside.
Oh. Yeah.
See, just a little bit of inside there.
Exactly.
That ball went right towards the
You know,
9 there.
that's what I say. You know, a lot of times when the mission is not completed, it's not because of a lack of trying. It's because of lack of knowledge. They just don't know all the shots. They don't have all that knowledge like what you have, Landon. You know?
Same thing here.
And this is where they learn.
It's the same thing here. So she hits it soft. So there, I do like coming up and down just because you got a bridge.
Right.
So, you know, you give your chance to, like, bridge is timid. So if you easy, like, you know, that's
You
liable to
cause a little squirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you
Unnecessary
punch through,
deflection.
that's one time I would say punching a ball
Yeah.
is better than anything with a bridge.
There it is.
In my opinion.
There it is.
Don't nobody quote me on that. But in my opinion,
Allison Fisher's going to call you up. She can say,
yeah.
You ever seen that lady use the bridge?
Yes.
Master class.
But, yeah, in my opinion, I feel like I'm able to control what I want to do better by punching it just a little bit. Just because I'm unable to stroke it with a bridge.
Yeah. Man, I see a theme from Sophia. She is not letting
Noel get going.
Yes, that's exact. She's
Very
just,
true.
Right?
Very
because
true.
I've seen her take a flyer on that shot, you know. She's being very calculating. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't think Sophia shoots it, but there is a chance. Landon would say this is a flyer. He would say, don't shoot at the 9 ball.
Yeah, no, I just like banking the 1 ball back up table here and sending the cue ball, you know, down in between the 8-9 probably.
Yeah.
And behind the 4.
Well, if I know Sophia, she's looking to send the 1 into the 9 off the 8 in the corner and make it 7-1.
Oh, she went at it.
Yes, she did. I told you that.
I really did not think she would go at that ball.
No, she likes those combos. As they grow older and as they grow wiser, will be less and less combinations. Because Landon can say, you can lose the whole set on that shot. All right. Maybe we see a little carom action here for the 8 ball. How about that? Now, the only thing about it, you know, you made a good shot, but you didn't leave yourself a great angle to come back to the 2 ball. And I'd like to say another thing. Coming up soon is going to be a bunch of interviews from the PBA, the Pro Billiards Association. They're going to be on YouTube and on PBA.com, and they interviewed a lot of the juniors. They interviewed me. Those guys were fantastic. It was Reed Pierce, Don Mackey, and the Kim Davenport. It was excellent. Those guys
They
were
were
doing a great
amazing.
job, and they said we have their support. They said anything they could do for us. So I'm going to say to those guys, thank you very much for the opportunities, and good luck in the future.
Oh boy.
What you say?
I don't know, but
You know.
I feel like she's just firing the 1 into the 9.
No, stop.
She was going. She was going.
She's going for it.
Yeah, she was swinging. Uh-oh. Does the 2 pass?
It's tight, super tight.
Can you see from you?
Yeah. I think if you pocket speed, maybe.
If
You
not,
bank it.
she's shooting the 2-9.
You better believe it. If she doesn't have a clear pathway, well, she looked at it quick, Landon. I think it goes.
So she's definitely going for the 9 now, but
No,
she's
she
getting a
can't.
jump cue.
Yeah, this is jumpy. And the problem with this,
Is she kicking?
if she kicking, she's
Why
gonna
do
be
you kick when you got a chance to?
because you can control it better than you can control the jump shot, right?
She's up 6-1. I think you got to
know.
go for the 9 here.
So we would say that's a 6-1 shot if you jump out the window and shoot at that 2-9, right? I'd rather take the kick.
I think you got to go for the win.
You think
there.
you go for the win?
I think you have to.
I don't know. I think it's
Let's see if Noelle can close escrow.
yeah. I want her to get in the groove.
So here, I wonder if she's going to elect to go into the 7 ball or draw down. Let's see what she does. Oh, I didn't know she was straight in. Okay.
Oh, she was open. Please.
So this is weird shot. A little too hard.
Little
6
love
ball's
bump,
going to
love
help her.
bump. Yes.
6 ball's going to help her.
Everybody needs help.
So 7 ball's a big ball here.
Yeah.
She's going to collide with the 7 ball no matter
Exactly.
how she shoots it. So do you play it with center and try and force through it?
Don't
draw
try to
off it?
Draw off it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You draw off that ball, you're going to give yourself a shot. Now, here's the thing. Noelle's adding probably a 6-inch extension. I think she needs a 16-inch one. There you go. Don't do it, Noelle. Landon would say you're down 6-1. You need a game. But you don't want that 6 ball to dress up. She's going to drill it.
Oh.
Dun-dun-dun.
Well, it doesn't go in this
No.
hole.
Nope. Well, Sophia's smart.
She can cut this ball on the side, though.
I don't think she's going to take that chance.
It doesn't go in the corner, I don't think. Maybe it does.
I think she's
Yes, it
playing
does.
safe. I think she's playing safe, but she needs to get all the way up, and readjust. Don't do it while you're down on the shot.
I think she needs to cut this ball on the
I
side.
don't think you cut that.
I think so.
That's because you're super aggro. Cut this ball inside, lose the cue ball. Then
No,
she-
it's
two balls
natural.
up there. Natural?
Center ball.
Okay.
Boop, boop.
Nice. All right, 2 rails and back up. You miss this and you hang it there, it's going to be 62.
If you make it, it's 72. 71.
Facts.
Hmm.
Don't jab it. You got to stroke it. 62.
Okay, so here probably Noelle needs to let her stroke out one time.
You
so
think that's the key?
I think that's the key. She needs to get loose. So I'm going 2 rails here if I'm her, or 3. I think the better shot's 3 with top English, top left.
Just don't roll it and scratch an opposite corner.
So she played right. See, that's the only thing. When you're playing on new tables, you can't get that ball to take as much.
Right.
You know, if you're playing on an old table there, that
Yeah.
ball might scratch with
That's
that
true.
English.
With the juice, exactly.
So here she's straight in.
She's
So
just gonna
just
drop
shot.
back.
Yep. Okay. So now she's got to bear down.
Shot maker,
I
Noel.
like how she took her medicine and just was
Yeah.
like, okay, I'm going to give myself a chance to shoot at this 9 ball.
Oh, she
Not going to try and get
yeah.
perfect.
She's shooting at this ball for real. And I'm real proud. If you guys noticed, they have a 40-second shot clock. They haven't come close to a violation.
I don't even think an extension's been used yet.
How you like that? Swish. All right. The whole room clapped. There we go. There we go. 62.
What did
Race to
Ed
9.
say?
I think he said, let's go Noel Tate. That's beautiful. Exactly. That's what listen, I'm not a fan of participation trophies and little Johnny did this and Billy did that. I'm not a fan of that. But they do need encouragement at some times. We can't be the Grinch all the time.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I am the Grinch, y'all. I'm just letting y'all know.
Joker.
Yeah, that's it. I'm the Joker. All right, come on, Noel. Get a little bit of steam. Get a little bit of wind in your sails. Ed Ladawi doing a fantastic job. This is his second year in a row he's been doing this for us. We'd like to thank him for his time and his professionalism, giving us those nice tight recs, great
Yes.
intros, and doing a fantastic job.
Yeah, when I got told that Ed was going to be the referee, I was like, yay. You know, because he was amazing last year.
Yeah, he takes his job very seriously.
He does, and he enjoys it.
Yes,
So
that's true. You know, he should enjoy it. He's on the BCA board. You know, he sees the future. We got to salute that. All right. Opportunity there. Doesn't have to do a lot of work.
just roll it in. Right?
Yeah. And because the angle, you know, when you cut it, it's going to take you right to the 3.
Just like that.
That's a good shot. And here we go. Landon was talking about Noel getting that rhythm back.
That rhythm, yeah.
And I think this is a good chance.
This is a good rack to do it.
Yeah. There she goes. You know, when the balls are open and it's nothing too difficult, Noel, she can punish you. And here he comes. Now, here's a tester right here. You either take your medicine or you smooth this ball back, Noel. You just don't punch it.
I think you almost just want to draw it back. If you draw it back just a couple inches.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You need to keep angle on this ball.
Exactly.
So almost stopping's not a bad
Yeah,
thing
take your
to
medicine.
do here. Ooh.
There you go. I like that. Come on, Noelle.
So this is just you make this ball with.
Watch.
I like using bottom right here,
I was
just
gonna
because
say,
the scratch and the
Yeah,
side's big.
you gotta watch
here.
that tangent line.
No.
Watch the tangent line, Noel.
Ooh.
You see, now that's just when you don't know something, you don't know.
Yeah.
You know, we give her a quick lesson on the tangent line. She'll never even come close to scratching.
I don't think she left Sophia a shot here.
No. I'd rather go down kicking than to shoot at this ball that way because it all leads to Scratchville. If you don't put enough draw on this ball.
If she can see any side of the like that, that's good.
That's good till Noel cuts this right in the corner on you.
Well, if she cuts it in the corner at Bravo.
All right, get ready to say bravo.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She's cross-banking it.
Crossbank?
No, she's not. She's playing Stank.
That's
That's
nice.
the shot.
That's a good shot.
That's the shot.
Showing awareness, you know.
Here, I like the kick shot behind the 7 and kick it down to the side rail and back down to the bottom rail.
A little bit of fancy little one pocket action there. How about that? How about that kick?
How about a drill?
How about that kick?
Oh, wow.
How about that kick? Come on, pink dagger.
Wow.
Hit that ball with pace, too, right? Landon's like, that looks like me.
Oh,
She reminded you of you, huh? You go one rail here or two rails?
just one.
Just don't poke it. No pokey.
Okay. That's the only thing about 2 rails. You kind of want to make sure you hit that ball a little harder.
Just got it, yeah. But she's been taking her time on these shots, and
I think she's fine here.
you think she's fine?
I think she's fine.
I don't think nobody's fine from here, bro. I think you've got to bear down and don't take it for granted. Put a good stroke on it, because you don't want the little weeble wobbles. Oh, my bad. My bad.
I think she's fine here.
Landon says, he looked at me like, I told you. Told you, Hannah. Thank you to everybody who's tuning in, man. We can't see the chat right now. We're just locked in on the board. But I know all the fans, the JIC people are out there tuned in and sweating the action along with us. So, after this match finishes, 2 o'clock coming up, Joey Tate versus Landon Hollingsworth. All right, and here we go. That's the only place where I see them falter.
The break.
Yeah. Sophia had that break dialed in a couple of racks ago.
So here you got to push out, right?
Yeah.
Yep, she just called the push. I like shooting the 4 ball and drawing back to the top rail.
You gonna leave them the whole 1 ball to shoot at?
Yeah.
You don't care if you get safe?
Okay. It's a good push out.
Yeah. It's the little fish hook saying, I know you think you can make it. Do you want to shoot it?
I don't know, Ra. I'm giving this one back.
No, you're not. You're shooting that ball in the corner and go around. You ain't giving nothing back. I seen you, bro. Yeah.
I'm telling you, I'm probably giving that one
No,
back.
I doubt that. I know Landon Hollingsworth.
I don't know.
Bro, if you can make that ball, you shooting. She just missed that ball by hair. You would have shot.
Okay, so 1 rail across.
Mm-hmm.
Just like so.
There you go.
Probably draw back maybe a couple inches. Do you try and get in the gap here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a big gap.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
There she goes.
Draw back into the 8 ball here.
Yeah, I like that. She's forcing her rhythm. She said, you know what?
Oh.
She said, did she get all the way up there?
I'm telling you, she lets it out sometimes.
She is. That's what she's doing. I like that she's letting it out. You're correct.
Behind the back.
Stop.
Okay.
She's going to get frisky. She said, I'm going to bank this ball and make this 7. I'm not going to ask you.
I like how she went right behind the back with no problem. Like,
Yeah. She said, I can do this. My arm fits there. Pink dagger, chance to back and forth. Now, I know what you're going to say. You wouldn't bank the 4 to the 7, right? You just cut this 4 right.
Yeah. You have no control over where the 4 is going if you do that.
She got away with it.
She did get away with it.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I'm probably thinning the 4 and coming down behind the if you thin it enough and good enough, you could get down behind the 5,
Yeah, that's a good
But
shot.
if you're scared you're not going to thin it enough, play it with left-hand English and play behind the 6-8.
Yeah, that's
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. You just, if you hit this
So
ball
she's
too
hitting
hard,
this
though.
side of it. I don't know if that'll work. That will really work.
Mm.
But
Yeah.
bank the 4 up table, 2 rails down behind this ball.
Whoa,
You think?
that's nasty. Yeah, so Side to side.
Yeah, bank the 4 to the center dime on top rail. Send the cue ball.
Just don't
side rail,
don't
side rail.
accidentally make the
Just
7.
ugh. You wanted to hit that ball a little thinner. Noelle's got a carom on the 7 here, which I'm almost positive she's going to shoot at. And you can honestly bank the 4 into this corner at the same time. Just like that. That's what she was going for. Yeah, that's exactly what she was going for.
Yeah.
What do you like doing here, Ra?
I'm going to try my best with a little force follow, a little hydraulic, and come right down on that 5 ball. And shoot that 9. Nah. She can swing this 2 rails and get chip. It's a tight window, though. It's not a big window. But she's going to give herself a chance to win. She's there. But I don't think this is not a picnic. If this 5 ball was wide open, she just gets on that 7 and she's in good stead. I think it goes.
Yep.
Now this is it. Just don't get stuck. You know, I would never. I always say don't play for the 8 in the side. I like playing for the corner better, because if you over-roll it, you're in trouble. That's the shot. Wanted to come a hair out, but she's okay.
Last year.
All right. You have to bear down on the shot. Go to the rail and out.
Rail and out.
Don't try to float, and don't go under the 9.
Great shot.
She's learning, bro. She's learning. She's adapting.
Looks like she's going to get on the hill, and Francisco Sanchez Ruiz is watching.
Yes, he is.
I'm telling you, there's some champions in this room right now.
Aloysius Yap is watching. And to the hill, the pink dagger. You know, I'm enjoying it. But I know Noelle got one last push in her. Come on, Noelle. Give yourself a chance and go get him. We got Sky Woodward, Aloysius Yap, Max Lechner. There's a bunch of stars.
Mike Massey's in here.
Big Tennessee Tarzan, he's in the house.
What's his name? Tim DeRuiter?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's amazing. This is a whole lot more
Yeah, a whole lot more
last
people. Exactly.
year
You know what I like the best? The little kid sitting right in the middle with the green shirt on, TPMG. He's sitting there saying, that's going to be me next year.
Yep. I really hope that, you know, he sees something he enjoys here and he wants to come play with the JIC next year.
Exactly. Come on down.
So here, probably shoot the 1 in the corner. Anywhere on the left side of the table that does not interfere with the line of the 9 ball, you can make the 2.
Yeah.
Just not behind the 9. Okay. Now you got to test her because the 9 has created a window between the 9 and the 8.
That's right.
To get to the 3.
And if you go all the way uptown, you're going to be blocked by that 8.
Yes, exactly. So here, drawing this ball's tough. Following it's tough. You got to get in that line. I think bottom right's the shot here. Get center table.
She's going to be short.
Yeah, she is short. Yep. That's why I said bottom right. That right-hand English on a new table, it doesn't take like you want it to.
Right.
So you almost have to draw that ball. She's going to leave a shot. This is Sophia Mass's chance to win an international title. A lot of pressure on the line.
Yeah, no, she wants it bad. She wants it bad. They both want it bad. Here's the thing, man. They both made it to the dance, so
Exactly.
you got to be proud of yourself. You think the pink dagger doesn't want it? How about that?
I think she's gonna get out here.
Wow. Landon, you think she's going to get
I
all the way
think
out?
she's gonna get out here.
This is it right here. If you poke this, you're going to get the high-speed wobbles. Man. Oh, boy.
So just roll this ball in, take the shot in the 7 on the other corner.
Yeah?
It floats to the 8.
You don't try to get it in the top corner?
I don't. I just stay on the same side the 6 is on right now. She's coming back out. That's perfect. I mean,
Yeah,
she got the angle.
Yeah.
So just slide over, and you just want to hold.
Slide over. You don't go forward.
No, slide
No,
over.
right. Okay.
And hold. Make sure you hold angle for the 8. She may be going for. I think she's punching. Yeah, that's it.
Oh,
yeah.
that's a move. That's a
Oh
slide.
boy.
That she listening to you, Landon?
Oh boy.
Look at her face. Now let's see if she does the Sophia Mass walk.
One ball away
She is
from an international 9-ball junior champion.
from a 14-year-old.
Here we go.
I like how she takes commands over her nerves. You see it. Is it going to be Sophia Mass?
Sophia Mass.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 2022 Junior International Champion, 18 and under female champion, the Pink Dagger, Miss Sophia Mast. Congratulations. How about another round of applause for someone you're going to be seeing for the next number of years, only at the age of 12. Right now in the finals, so many times, her time will be due soon.
Exactly. All right. It's Ra Hanna and Landon Hollingsworth. I'm going to let him get to the
Signing
practice
out.
table. We'll be back
All right,
at 2
don't go
o'clock.
far. At 2
Thank you.
o'clock, we have our men's championships, or boys, 8 young men's, coming up at 2 o'clock. Don't forget these two names, folks. Don't forget these two names. Noelle Tate, Sophia Mast. The future of American women's pool.
Hey, Noel. All right, it's my pleasure to give our first runner-up to 12-year-old Noel Tate. I just want to let you guys know how proud I am of all these ladies. She's 12 years old. She played in the 18U, so they played against the big girls to get here. So that's hats off, and I won't be giving this second place out for long. There you go, Noel. Take a picture. All right. Oh, down there? Oh, all right. And I've said this so many times, but I think this is the proudest I ever been of her. She made a plan. She stuck to the plan. First place, the Pink Dagger, Sophia Mass. Take your applause. Give it up for her. 14 years old. She knows the drill. Hold this for me. Yeah, she does. That's right. You got two of these, right? How many sets of balls you got? She can't count. All right, the next match coming up at 2 o'clock is going to be a world beater. Mr. Joey Tate versus the defending champion, Landon Hollingsworth. That's 2 o'clock. Tune in. And a big hand to my man, Ed Ladawi. Every year, this guy donates his time and does a great job. I got to give the man respect for that. His professionalism is second to none. The man is doing it. Give it up for Ed Ladawi one time. 1, 2. What up? What up? There you go.
I thought y'all started.
No, bro.
They look pretty serious.
Oh
with
no.
that 9-ball,
Yeah,
so-
he always looks serious though.
Yeah.
He takes it to heart, bro.
It's a nice dinner last night.
Yeah, that was
I
beautiful.
love that evening always.
Yeah, it's fantastic. You get to honor, the guys who came before you.
Yeah, just any stories and just
Oh, yeah.
hearing about how they did this or how they got involved.
Yeah, exactly.
It's always unique.
Yeah, it's great. It's heartwarming. I was there. I got to do the PBA with Don Mackey and Reed Pierce and the Kimmer, and it was just they started talking. I told them because I grew up in Jersey and right in Allen Hopkins, Ray Martin Pool.
Yeah.
So I seen all the champions and stuff.
Right.
It's cool though. I hope we can make it back to there. That'll be awesome in my book. I think we need a little bit of that throwback.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
A little bit
absolutely.
of throwback, man.
Well, like Mike said, it's a pretty historic sport. So
Yeah, for sure. Just got to get the recognition we deserve, and we can make it happen.
I don't think 60 Minutes will hurt whenever that airs.
Yeah, that's coming up. What you call it was telling me, Jeff. Yeah, it should. You got to get the big lights. It's not the small lights. You need the big eyeballs
Yeah.
to make it happen.
Yeah, and I'm, really interested to see what angles they play with that 60 Minutes.
They're gonna play the gambling angle.
That's fine. That's
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah. Like I said, when I did the podcast, I said, look, you're never gonna get away from that. It's never going nowhere. It happens in all sports. You guys just demonize pool because it's more prevalent. You
Right.
see it, but that's the part of the draw.
But that, the way the world's changed with the gambling part of things,
Yeah,
it's much more open.
Let's DraftKings.
Yeah, draft everything.
That's right.
Yeah, everything.
Let's
Just the
keep
states
going.
themselves
Exactly.
are making it legal.
They, we could take America out of bankruptcy. Easy. Easy. You ready for Oregon, brother?
Yeah.
It's gonna be cool.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah,
it'll
we got
be fun.
nice setup. It's gonna be awesome.
I'm gonna make a video tomorrow when I get home.
Okay.
Just a little preview for whoever's involved, and
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
they-
because they do an MVP, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Might bring a little special present for the MVP.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Man, they are happy. When you said it, you was on the air commentating, and I was in Oregon commentating during the stream, and Mike Littman came and sat down, and when we said that, they went bananas. They came up to that booth. Where's you gonna be?
Oh, good.
And Christian Youngers from Ox State, he was like, "Rob, we're gonna." I said, "You got the man up here. You might as well utilize it."
Yeah. Yeah, them guys have treated me well so far, and
Oh, man,
haven't even arrived.
Exactly. No, Christian Youngers, them guys at Oxbury,
Oh, yeah,
they're
yeah.
solid. And Mike Littman is, man, that guy is just a rock. He's a rock, man.
I haven't been that way in like 25 years.
See? Now you're coming on out, coming to hang.
I drove, when I was on the road way back,
Yeah.
I drove from Florida to Seattle. What a drive, right? I'm in Florida, and back in the day, you'd get a page from whoever your contacts
Right,
were,
right.
and they just tell you, hey, they're gambling here, you got to get over there, da-da-da.
Exactly.
So I hauled ass, made it in like 2.5 days.
Wow, bro.
Yeah, I stopped in Houston for a few hours to see some family, and
And
then I was there like 40 hours,
See?
and my dad had a heart attack, and I had to get in the car and drive back home, and I never went back to Seattle.
Yeah, like, damn, Seattle.
Yeah. Oh, Sophia won, huh? I didn't.
Yeah.
Okay.
She played phenomenal.
So that was the.
That's the 18U girls finals.
Okay.
And Noelle's 12, Sophia's 14. They beat the
Wow.
big girls.
Wow.
Yeah. But, she puts the work in.
Yeah, of course.
She
Yeah.
puts the work in. They don't have to like it.
What's this race to 9?
Race to 9. Yeah.
Okay. Now they're playing one on the spot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because in Worlds, they play one on the spot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're trying to emulate that. That's why it's a 40
That's
shot.
better, anyways. I think
Yeah, for sure.
for these guys.
Exactly. You want to put them in their comfort zone, but you want them to get used to the conditions.
Yeah.
I want them medals.
Ooh. Man.
The long night.
On accident too.
What?
The only reason I went over to hang out is because Brett, I don't get to, my friend Brett from Q-Tech,
Okay.
I don't get to hang out with him
Yeah.
much. So he's like, come on, get out. I was like, all right, I went out. No intention of drinking ever.
Right.
And Skyler, man, he's brutal.
Oh,
He's brutal on me.
Yeah. Skyler.
Bring me shot right away. And
Of course. That's how they do it.
which has been a stressful week anyways. Good week, but a stressful week
For
because,
sure.
you know,
For sure, for
Moscone
you.
and all
Yeah.
that stuff.
Yeah, for you, yeah. Yeah, man. But, you know.
Who's Joey work with? Does he work with anybody?
I would have to say Tyler
Tyler, okay.
yeah. and D
That was better there.
getting through the ball.
Yeah. Just when you have that backswing that gets extended like
Yes.
that, sometimes it's hard to really just accelerate, right?
Come
Because
through.
you're a little worried,
Yeah.
right? Because when you extend,
Yeah.
you build anxiety in the stroke, like you want to go.
Yeah.
Does that make
true.
sense?
Yeah, that
Almost
makes
like a slow backswing.
Yep.
You always see a pause in the back, like
Yeah.
Chris Melling or someone who's really controlled
Yes.
slow, because when you go slow, you build anxiety like you're ready to take off.
Yeah.
So you have to implement that pause to not take off.
That makes
I'm
sense.
not a big fan of the pause,
Yeah.
but if you just got to be careful when you get overextended a little bit, or if you have that kind of backswing, that you still have to rhythm forward. You
Right.
know what I mean?
That's
Like,
what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's how I used to play. All the way to back to cue, same what you said. But I was punchy.
Yeah. Well, it's easy to be punchy that way too, though.
That's what it is. It's
Yeah.
exactly what you just explained is exactly why I was punchy.
Right. Break time.
Yeah, that's Josh McConaughey's dad's place. It's a good place.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them. There used to be a bunch of break times.
Yeah.
I don't know which one that is.
Yeah, that's the one right in North Carolina. It's close here.
Yeah. Greensboro area.
Yeah.
Winston-Salem. Yeah.
That's where it's at.
Yeah. It used to be Frank Tolis's place, maybe, or maybe he had the other place there. You may not have heard that name, but he was a really good player.
Yeah, I love that.
I mean, he's got to be 80 now, maybe 75, 80.
I love that. I love the old guys, man.
He was of course, he went into business, did real well for himself, smart guy. But he was a collegiate champion, like with Varner's era, kind of like when
Right.
Varner played
Wow.
collegiate and all that.
Yeah.
So straight pool guy.
Tough action.
Yeah.
Two contrasting styles for me.
Yeah,
Landon,
for sure.
Landon's got that. His mentality is like, I'm not losing. He said, whatever you're gonna do, you're gonna have to beat it out of me.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. I think the military is always a good choice.
Yeah.
But I'm glad to hear. I think he's put that
Yeah,
on
he
hold.
put that on hold. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's gonna go to college.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
It's funny, I didn't know this until Brett and I really started hanging out.
Hanging out and talking.
Yeah, for the last couple of years. But his dad is an old friend of mine.
Wow.
Landon's dad.
Yeah.
We used to gamble and
Ain't that
do a
something?
lot. I mean, for years.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. Randy Hollingsworth,
Yeah.
really smart guy.
Yeah.
Actually, ex-pro ball player.
There you
Got
go.
drafted by the Cleveland Indians, I think it was, before he kind of got hurt. And Nikki Benish?
Yes.
Okay, so he was married to Nikki Benish
Yep.
prior to,
Yeah.
I guess, Nikki's not Landon's mother,
No,
though.
no, she's
that was
Cameron's.
after. Yeah.
She's Cameron's father.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But Randy and Nikki were married prior to Randy's marriage with Landon's mother.
Right.
So, long time ago.
Yeah.
When Nikki was one of the top
The
players.
players, man.
Oh, yeah.
I remember Nikki Benish, man. She could get it in.
Little bitty girl, too.
And she
was
little
short,
bitty
boy.
girl firing them in.
Uh-huh.
She wasn't scared of nothing. I love that.
No, she was a sweetheart, too. I love Nikki.
Yeah.
Her dad, Ray Benish, who was a pretty decent player. There you go. That's more of the stroke.
Getting through it. That's
Mm-hmm.
what happens too, because when that anxiety, that's how he misses balls.
Yeah.
It happens. Telling you, it's that Tyler style.
How are we doing on time? What's the
think we good,
finals?
bro.
The final four? I mean,
This is it.
semifinal?
This
The
is it.
four? No, I know that.
For us,
Yeah, for the other
4,
matches.
6, and 8.
4, 6, and
Yeah.
8 or 9?
4, 6, and 8:30, right?
I think they said 9.
it 9?
And the only reason I say that is because I was like, oh, man, I ain't going to get to watch much of my Astros tonight in the World Series. I think it was 9.
You're probably
I think
right.
it's
You're
9.
probably right.
It's a race to 13, too, later. So.
Yeah. That, man, damn Federer, man, he's on it. Man, Jeremy, he's on just pool-wise.
Yeah, well, he's there's a lot of them now, I think, but he's one of the guys, if you let him play more pool, like he had to play 3 grueling matches in a row 2 nights ago.
Yeah.
And some people that would affect, it actually plays right into his hands.
Yes.
In my opinion,
Yeah.
anyways. So
Yeah.
he keeps his focus. He's definitely physically
Yes.
going to hold up, and
And
he just gets better and better with it.
Yes,
So
he does. Very scary.
he played one of the best matches I ever seen yesterday against Albin.
Albin, that was like tic-tac-toe, bro.
Yeah, but everything hit the pocket so solid.
Yeah.
You know, like
Right? Just scary.
very,
I love it. It's a good future for us.
very scary.
That's what I want to see. I love that.
He plays Shaw today, right?
Yeah.
He plays Shaw and Coe plays Zelensky, right?
Yeah. I remember Zelensky from the ACC. He's
Oh,
my
really?
man. Yeah. You want to hear Europe's team? Europe's junior team that played us? Victor Zelensky, Jan van Lierop, Fedor, Hoffman, and there was one more, another monster
Yeah, dang.
against April, and but
Yeah,
11-0, bro.
yeah.
Fedor comes to me. He's commentating. He says, "We give you a donut." I said, "What?" He said, "Coach said we give you a donut." I said, "What?" He said, "We're gonna beat you 11-0." It was funny, man. It was funny.
Yeah.
But that Victor kid, man, he's getting to it.
He made a hell of a shot on that too yesterday.
Oh,
And
my
Turned that match around.
Yes, he did.
Josh.
Because it takes a lot to beat that fella.
Josh has looked fatigued to me though.
A little tired, right?
Been a long few months for these guys.
Exactly.
And the game's changed.
Yes.
Now
Yeah.
they're having to fight for the shot and all that.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a lot more
breaking.
taxing. you know.
Yeah. A lot of energy.
Like
being
playing one
expended.
pocket.
For sure, right? Outmove you, get the first lick.
Yeah, well, that brain that make you tired if you got to use that brain.
That's facts. Big facts.
This is alternate break too, right?
No, winter break.
Winter break. Okay.
I'm almost positive we play winter break. If you guys are out there listening in the chat room, it's the almighty voice of the magical Mr. Double J. So you're gonna get your you can get your pool's worth today, baby. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Share the stream. Let's get it.
Stand up straight. Suck it in. Suck this in. It goes back up to where it used to be. You know how it goes. Just pull the shoulders back.
All right, Ed's getting ready. Oh, okay, that's what happened.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for tuning in. We are coming to you live from the Aramith Simonis Arena here at the Sheraton Norfolk Waterside Hotel yet once again with another Pat Fleming production of the 2022 International Open. Thank you all for being here once again. Do not adjust your television sets at home. This is a rematch of last year. Once again, made possible by Diamond Billiard Products, Aramith Balls, and Simonis Cloth. It is the Junior International Championships, men's division 18 and under. Let's give it up for these young two gentlemen coming back to us once again with today's match. First up, coming to us from Greenville, South Carolina, our defending JIC champion and 4-time junior national champion, sponsored by Q-Tech and On the Wire Creative Media, it's the Hammer, Landon Hollingsworth. And his multiple-time adversary and opponent once again for this finals this year, coming to us from Elm City, North Carolina. He's the bronze winner of the World's Junior 9-Ball and 2-time Junior National Champion, sponsored by Joe Pichauer Cues and Championship Billiard Fabric. It's Captain America, Joey Tate. Gentlemen, you may approach the table to lag for first break. This will once again be a race to 9, winner's break format, 1 racked on the spot, 2 in the back, cue ball fouls only.
All right.
This time I'd like to send it up to the booth to our 2 gentlemen on the mic upstairs, Mr. Ra Hanna and Jeremy Jones. Take it away, gentlemen.
If you've been hiding under a rock, it's time to get busy, Jay.
Yeah.
Landon, the defending champion, and Joey just winning everything in sight. You know, he's got that big target on his back.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, these guys are building a what looks like a very genuine and comfortable rivalry.
Absolutely.
2 great young men representing the sport and, of course, themselves. And the Carolinas are represented pretty well here.
I was going to say.
You don't go there for just the pulled pork.
You better come on down. And, yeah, we've got a nice little stable, Jay. And, you know, can't take all the credit, but we're trying to teach them the right way.
Yeah,
you know?
Absolutely. And
competition, but camaraderie, too.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And I think in that respect, we're all learning. We're continually learning.
Absolutely.
And sometimes these guys kind of kids here will teach us ourselves, right?
That's big facts.
Yeah.
That's big facts. Absolutely. But, you know, it's going to be a good one. For me, since I'm familiar with him, you know, Joey Tate's he was what I call a tactician, you know. And Landon, he wants to beat you with that firepower.
Yeah, these kids will play a little bit different rules,
yes,
of course, than you've seen from the big boys all week. But nothing new to the pool player fans we have out there. 1 on the spot, break from anywhere, and winner break.
Absolutely. 40-second shot clock to emulate the Worlds, because that's where they're going in a couple of weeks.
And that'll be in Puerto Rico, I believe, right?
Yes, it will.
Well, a great break off there to start, and a great opening shot for Joey Tate.
Absolutely.
Lefty. Both these kids, good size, I think, for the game of pool.
Not too short, not too tall?
Yeah, not crazy tall. I think long is a good thing, which you can see with Joey, and, of course, Landon with good size as well. Gets that from his daddy, I'm sure. I know his daddy a long time.
There you go.
Okay, you can see he's got to deal with a 7-8. That's the obvious work here in this rack.
Right. Now, starting this rack, when should he figure that out, that 7-8? Should he have figured it out from the start, Double J?
You know, if it's more of a problem, you got to think a little more. But I don't look at that as a problem. It's just a situation. I mean, you got to play shape. You know, he's not going to disrupt those balls now. Or at least I didn't think he was going to. But actually, he was sitting in a pretty good spot to do so.
Yes, he was.
Yeah, I didn't really recognize that. Now he's got another chance coming 3 rails off this ball. Now, it looks like the 9's in the way.
So he can't get on there to come under it, huh?
Yeah. And, you know, when you think about a problem, you assess what's in front of it. And like the 4-5, they're close to each other, so you should be able to gather something on the 4-5 to get to the 7, whether it be short side 7, whether it be a bank on the 7,
right,
or maybe the last option, the combination on the 7-8.
Yeah.
So like here, he's perfect. If he just comes up towards the spot, see the head spot he's pointing at?
There you go.
That gives you a nice 1-rail angle to come back behind the 7. So a lot of people say, oh, man, the pros map out the whole thing. Well, you're wasting a lot of time when you do that because things change so easily.
And energy too, right?
Yeah, and it's almost like you put yourself in a mark that you want to hit.
Right.
So anytime you do that, you're going to heighten the stress. You know, so it's a lot more about a ball or 2 ahead, recognizing a future problem, because the game's a lot more about recovery than it is perfect.
That's absolutely correct. That's absolutely correct.
All right, touchy little shot. Could go into the 8 here.
I like that. At least you know you'll see the 7.
Oh, this looks like really good speed.
He said Double J's watching. He said, I'm going to have to show you. I'm going to have to show you.
Well, that's a mark of a guy that recognizes what's going on, because talk about a lot. The good players, their cue ball moves a long ways, but it's never moving fast.
Right.
And what that means is you trust it getting there.
Yes.
You don't say, oh, I got to get over there. I got to do this. You trust it getting there, and that's a huge part of playing better pool.
Yeah. I love it. I love it that, we're teaching them, as much as I can, the composure and, to hold your head when you're sitting in an electric chair.
Mm-hmm.
You got to take your medicine.
Yeah, and, I think both these kids and all these kids, I think they recognize they're learning, even though that kind of switch goes away once the bell rings.
That's exactly right.
But that's the thing I see from these kids after the matches is not always the biggest smiles, but it never seems like it's crushing them. Like they look immediately
Exactly.
like it's time I'm spending that's worthwhile.
Exactly.
Win or lose.
They know. They've been in the grease enough, to know that, hey, as long as I'm sitting here and he missed, I have a chance. And they've both proven it. Joey countless times came from behind, and Landon, he gets that break going, and it's just a train. So I like this battle.
Well, break and run to start.
Yeah.
Nice one at that.
You gotta love it, right?
Yeah. Newly inducted Hall of Famer Jerry Breeseth.
In the house.
Right there, sweating these youngsters.
And gave away the fantastic gift, 4 hours of his instruction on a.
Yeah, I put mine in my suitcase this morning to make sure I didn't lose it.
I have a couple of them. I slid them right to my kids. Say, hey, there's going to be a quiz on this.
Yeah, right. And there you go. That's a good way to look at it.
Yeah.
And, of course, unfortunately, he couldn't be here, but Dennis Aculo also a very deserving induction into that Hall of Fame.
That's absolutely.
Ooh, this 6 is going to cover up the cue ball. Not quite the opening of the last break, but.
Right. And, when it does happen with the pros, with their consistent, repeatable breaks, they can judge where those balls are going to end up. When you're young, they're thinking,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, they're breaking where the corner ball is going to go quite a bit.
Yes.
It did go in the first 2 games. So they're going to try and get a shot on the one in the upper corners maybe or something like that. Mm-hmm. The beautiful thing about our change and the 9-ball rules is you're going to have days where you think you have that cut break figured out. It's almost like what I think the driver in the golf, like you have those, I finally got it. Okay, no more of these out of bounds.
Right.
This and that. And then it's going to remind you it's that fickle, that new break rule is. And it's just not going to have days where it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Or matches, rather.
And, Jay, I'm a fan of that new break because now we get to see, like you said, we get to see some battles.
Oh, yeah.
See what you really know.
Right.
It's not just a run-out fest.
Yeah, well, if you watch other sports when they play these type of tournaments, it's a lot of singles, so it'd be like tennis or golf or whatever. You go look at them guys at the end that are in contention. They're worn out. You can see it in their eyes, and I see a lot more of that after just a few tournaments with the new break rule.
Yeah.
Yeah, tough push out here.
I wonder what he's thinking.
Well, the simple one is just bank the one.
Back up table.
Yeah, and go try and put the cue ball over top of the pink 4. You can't get behind it, I don't think, without double kissing the 1. So just get him in the trees, put the 1 up top, and see what happens.
What you don't want to do is just sell out.
Oh, that's the worry for me. Oh, he did get behind it. What a shot.
I told you he knows you watching, Double J.
Yeah, what a shot.
Joey Tate.
Well, people don't realize how pure a hit that took. The stroke had to be right. The timing had to be even better.
Yeah.
And so far, Tate has played perfect.
Exactly. Keeping the pressure on Landon. Now, if this was an impossible hit, Double J, what's your advice for young players if you can't hit it?
Well, you could try to push the 4 away from the pocket maybe, send it up table, but Joey really put the clamps down to where tying a ball up was harder than maybe the kick shot itself.
Yeah.
Okay, he's looking to get with the 4 pretty easy. You just want to get that cut shot. So I play the 1. See where. But this is the thing: play the 1 in the other pocket.
Right.
You always go
Coming
forward.
toward-
Yeah.
Yes.
And short side with ball in hand is nothing, right?
Exactly.
So you don't have to come not only twice as far with the cue ball, but he's going to be fine. He's actually going to get a little thin. So if you play in the other hole, you just lay up right above the side. You just roll it in, go above the 6. You got an easy cut shot.
Yep. You want to make it easier on yourself. And that's the thing. When I was learning, coach was just saying, hey, you build a triangle. You try to connect to the ball. So I know I wasn't a good ball pocketer, so I'm rolling that ball the other way.
Well, the good thing he did do is he played a forward shot. So
Yes.
with ball in hand, if you can, forward's always better than playing a draw stroke.
Thank you.
Couple reasons why.
Exactly. I tell my kids all the time. I say, hey, Mika Immonen says you don't draw with ball in hand
Unless you have
unless
to.
you have to.
Yeah, exactly.
There are instances, but just because you like draw doesn't mean you should shoot draw. Oh no, she's gonna give an opportunity. Ooh,
I think he got away with it.
Yeah, he got away with it. Yeah, he's got a window.
Yeah, and for some reason, especially when you're trying to hold the line,
Right.
long distance shot, that closed bridge, to me, much better way to hold the line on the cue ball.
Yes.
Tip stays down a little bit better. If you're up close to it, really is kind of preference. But yeah, the ball in hand thing is just like what I equate it to is, are you going to be better throwing a ball in front of you or throwing a ball behind you?
Exactly.
How are you going to be more accurate? And anything when the peripheral's in front of you, and that peripheral vision, your touch gets better, everything gets better.
Exactly.
And there's no miscue.
Yeah.
I mean,
right?
that's the rare one, but
Exactly. Oh boy. Okay, Jay, what caused that? What's that?
didn't really see much bad with the stroke.
Okay.
My guess would be he mishit the cue ball a little bit with left English. That's the way the 7 acted, like it got a little throw on there.
Right.
It's just a miss. I don't think,
Okay.
not the type of miss you want, of course. But
For sure. Not with 3 balls on the table.
all right, the easy kick shot, but he needs to put a little more speed for the cue ball to escape.
Right. He needs that to come out.
Yeah. Well, a lot of times you're going to catch the second rail here right before the 7, so he's going, towards underneath the 9 here. So he needs a little more speed to maybe come across, get the 8 in the side, something like that.
Yeah. It's obvious you don't want to follow this in, so
Hard to do that.
correct, precise hit.
Ooh. He did recognize the more speed, which is
Yeah.
good. I mean, these kids here are players.
Yeah. It's not their first barbecue for sure. It might be a very little window there, Double J.
Yeah, and he can definitely see it, but I don't know if he can make it.
Right to
though.
the side, right?
Yeah, the 9. It seems to me he's not considering much of a safety, so
No, he's shooting.
he must have a look. Well, Landon is from a place that they play a ton of pool, or they used to anyways.
Yeah.
When I was on the road, Greenville was definitely one of the places I went to.
Yeah, that was happening.
Yeah, Greenville, Spartanburg.
Before the internet, when you can sneak up on somebody.
Well, yeah, it wasn't too sneaky, but there you always got action. You may not win. I went broke a couple times home from there. It's about 1,000 miles home too
Oh,
from Greenville, maybe more like 1,200. But I like his chances here.
he banks good. He banks good. Cash, money.
A big shot like that can certainly make you forget about a mistake.
Absolutely. The quickest way. All right, Joey Tate moves ahead 2-0. Ra Hanna with the man, Mr. Jeremy Jones in the building. This is a race to 9. The Junior International Championships brought to you by Viking Cues. Dynasphere balls, Littman lights, American billiard covering, Matt Sweet, the league room, and digital pool. You guys are going to get a double dose, man. I'm sitting here. I'm fanboying out. I got Double J. Got Double J next to me. It's giving me a warm-up for when I'm in Oregon. It's going to be a great match. So you guys tune in. Oregon versus Washington State. Let's go.
Yeah, there's all kinds of rivalries and now a big pool one brewing up there.
Yeah, it's going down for sure.
And he's going to stick to that same spot breaking as he should.
Right. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah. He's gotten good action on the balls for the most part. Now, I don't recall Landon playing in the main event, but Joey did.
Yeah, Joey played in the main event. Joey, Payne McBride.
Yeah, Payne played. I watched him play. I think Payne's improving a lot.
Yeah.
Pretty proud of where he's come and what he's been doing.
Absolutely. That's the MPM, Major Payne McBride.
Yeah. Tough little shot here. I think he's ducking, but I don't know. Maybe just putting him behind the 8. I got away from him.
Yeah, I was going to say that's super. You got to be super precise on that shot. You only got one spot to hide.
Yeah, and maybe just don't try to come back on the 8. Just kind of rub the 2 away to where you get the eclipse behind the 8, but maybe not froze on the 8.
Yeah,
I think he was trying to maybe get a little too much out of that one. All right, looks like the 3 goes in the side, so he may wrap this a couple rails. Yeah, like that.
Yeah, he's going to swing.
Now here, I probably just roll this in and take the 4 in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
No reason to work for the easier shot. This lays very natural. Just really need to stop your ball in the 4 to have a nice shot on the 5.
You want to make sure you don't bump that 4, though, too.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
And it's the thing about Landon, we talk about his break. It's like Bustamante, but with the new players, what do you call that, mentality? Because he sticks it,
Mm-hmm.
You got
well,
saying.
Don't know Landon as well as I know his father, and his father was a great athlete. Got drafted in the major leagues, actually, and when he played pool, he was a pretty good pool player, good golfer, and a smart guy as well.
There you go.
That one got away from him a little bit, but
looking to swing this back around. How long does it usually take you or a good player to get the speed of the table down, Jay?
It's got to be, I think, a ways off for it to take a long time, like be very, very fast.
Right.
The extremes are very, very slow. I got my personal reasons why good players.
Able to adapt?
Yeah.
Okay.
They play a little more naturally. They just let it, you might recognize, oh, this table's a little slower, but then it just internalizes. It just, your brain kind of does it. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Makes sense.
It's kind of like the weight of a ball, right?
Yes.
All right. I don't have to think when I throw a softball versus a baseball.
That's right.
My hand and my brain and everything feels the ball, and it does it. It's the same thing here. People talk about cues that deflect.
Right.
They don't talk about strokes that deflect.
Ah.
And that's the difference in pros. We have very minimal deflection in our stroke because of the way we strike the ball. We just accelerate through, things like that. A lot of natural things happen.
Right.
And that's why we easily change cue balls better than other players, tables better than other players, cloth better than other players. You recognize it's a red circle, it plays a little lighter.
Right.
But then after that, it's over with. You just
okay.
Exactly. And it kind of internalizes a little bit.
That makes sense. Well, I got you here. I see a lot of players switch back to wood from the carbon.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Carbon is manufactured, so it's going to be manufactured different ways. So you're going to see some that agree with a player.
Yep.
Some players are sponsored by a company that maybe their carbon doesn't agree with their stroke as much.
Right.
As much as those companies would love for it to agree, maybe it doesn't. And so, it's generally some spin shots that keep them,
Yeah.
keep
Yeah.
them going back to the wood. I think that's what, like Josh Filler,
Yeah.
that's mainly his reasoning. And it's just that type of game.
There you go. Well, that's good because, the kids, they want to emulate the big boys.
Yeah, yeah.
They want to emulate the big boys. So if you guys use them, that's what the kids are asking for.
Yeah, and if you understand them, like for me, the synergy is perfect for me. It's like not only feels like really good, just a really good wood shaft to me, but it kind of plays right in my wheelhouse for my good stroke. When I stroke the ball well,
Yeah.
I get a true benefit out of that cue stick, and I think that's where you need to gauge it. Don't gauge it when you don't stroke it very well or you're out of stroke or whatever, right? You got to know you're on point, and then you can start to calculate.
Right. I think a lot of people, their points kind of exaggerated. They don't know the true point.
Oh, this is touchy. He's just slowly, it looks like, going behind the back of the 8, leaving the 3 near, so he's got to hit his mark. Really good.
Yeah. Yeah, these guys, there's not going to be a lot of room, a lot of quarter here. They're going to do what they do best and try to force the other guy into a mistake.
And you got to it appears we could have went with about a 15-second shot clock. These guys get on with it.
Yeah. These guys aren't the slow guys. They're going to get it. But it's good. Preparation. Everything is for the Worlds.
Yeah.
We got a good chance, Jay. We got a good team.
Absolutely. And y'all picked a pretty nice place for the World Championship.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Let's go.
These guys are playing just like the pro tournament, automatic extension.
That's right. And then, I can't say enough, just big, heartfelt love for Pat Fleming and him, letting me fulfill these juniors' dreams.
Yeah.
3rd year here, Jay, playing next to you guys. This ain't home with your mama clapping. You dog a shot here, they're gonna woo.
Yeah, and these are names that are being putting things together at an early age.
Yes.
I believe it was Lucas that won the first year.
Yes, he was. Lucas Werner.
Yeah, and then these 2 guys last year and again this year. But no accident. The name's going up there, and no accident what they're doing otherwise away from the internationals.
Yes, exactly. And we're proud of that. Next time you see Landon, he'll be at Turning Stone.
Sweet.
Yeah. That's what we do. That's our rewards. It's like you win our programs, you do things, you get to go.
Yeah.
You get to go play with the big boys. Go, put the work in.
Okay, didn't get much of an angle here, so he'll see what a stop shot looks like for the corner, which is what I like.
Right.
You come back to the side, you could get a little funny.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying it's not okay, but
I think this is a take your medicine shot. I think you're
yeah, I
correct.
think so. Stop your ball. Myself.
Yeah. Don't do nothing funny.
Oh, he came back.
He's over.
Yeah.
That's just what you said, too.
Yeah. Especially because stop your ball, you take a little more shot in the corner, though, but it really breeds confidence.
Yeah.
Makes simple pull, and it kind of reminds you simple. Simple gets it done a lot.
That's what it is.
Especially when you're talented.
Exactly. And he could have made that stop shot easy. I think sometimes you just get caught up in the moment. You want to get a little closer. You get a little timid. Oh, man, I want to get here. I want to get there. And that's what happened.
Yeah, it's
unforced errors.
Yeah, just kind of simple little rules. Don't pass position, trying to play position.
Exactly. I
think Buddy Hall.
Baby.
All right, you can see he's not going to get slowed down by it.
He's just not. I told you, you're going to like this guy. This guy, there's a ball there? Oh, there's a hole? Okay, fire. They know the areas they need to polish up on, but the raw material's there, Jay.
Yeah, I mean, it's a long-term investment kind of sport.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's
That
not.
that makes sense.
It's not a. You know, the great thing about our sport is you can improve quickly.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
And of course it levels off and whatnot, but you can improve that wants to make you play and whatnot. But man, learning all the shots, I don't think anyone has ever done that.
For sure.
It's going to take a while to just gain that experience, composure, and it's pretty sweet when it starts to come together, though.
And that's a fact.
2-2 is our score. It's a race to 9.
Race to 9. Let's go. We're live from the Simonis Aramith Arena. You're listening to the knowledge nuggets of wisdom from Mr. Double J. Next time you see him, you hear his voice. We'll be in Oregon. I'll be there. Lucky enough to commentate with this man again. It's going to be great. And then you're going to see him at the Moscone Cup. So let's go, USA. Let's get it together. 2-2. Here comes the hammer, y'all. Oh, man, the balls are dropping like flies. He's looking for the one to dress up.
Yeah, he got all the balls, looks like, to the middle of the table or past. Made 2 on the break.
Yeah. Stuck his rock, too. Stuck his rock there. It's always that last ball moving, though.
Yeah, he's going to have to roll out to a tester here. Really no rollout that doesn't offer an easy shot. There's no safety you can roll out to that he isn't going to really just pocket the ball maybe on you.
Right.
I think he's got to roll out just past the 6 on the side rail, leaving a thin cut on the 1. And you could go deep like this.
Right.
You could go with the long shot. And, Landon probably knows. I wouldn't go with the jump myself.
No.
But Landon probably knows Joey's strengths better than maybe anybody in the room.
Exactly.
So.
Yeah, they do. And they push each other's buttons enough to know.
I don't think I'd take the kick.
No. Your cue ball is going to be – you have opportunity to get something better,
Yeah.
something you can control.
Now I'm trying to think, is there what some people forget is you can move the 1 ball calling the push.
Yeah.
You could do, or maybe move the 3 and open something up a little bit more. But
Exactly.
don't forget you can rearrange things on the push out. Even pocket the 1. I've done that plenty of times, where the 1's I'm straight in, I'm on the rail, can't get to a jammed up 2 on the bottom rail or something like that.
Right.
And I'll roll out and pocket the 1. Because I couldn't roll out anywhere else to defend on the 1.
So you get rid of it.
Exactly, yeah,
Exactly.
and be able to do something like that. So
Be like, okay, get out from there.
right. And this is a good pass. I mean, it's a pretty automatic pass here. As great as Feder Gorst is with the jump cue, he's still probably a hair of a dog.
Yeah, you got to
Shot.
be. You got to be. If this is a hanger for you, then who wants to play you? Oh, Lynn Hollingsworth. Come on, my man.
Yeah, people complain, some of the old school guys, and
Jump kills, right?
Yeah, I was a little stubborn with it at times. Not
Yeah.
not saying it should ever have exited our game, and it won't.
Right.
Maybe a little more regulation on how
Yeah.
much you can use it, kind of thing.
There
like,
you go.
like if you snooker yourself, maybe you can
Thank
or
you.
something.
That's what I said yesterday. You snuck yourself. You
only
can't
on the
use it.
incoming shot, kind of
Yeah,
thing, maybe.
It
But
makes sense.
but what I was going to get at is you can say what you want about the jump cues, but these guys put time in with it.
Yes.
It isn't the jump cue doing the shot. The jump
Exactly.
cues are incredible technology, and they've come a long ways. And
Yeah.
they're probably going to continue to get better.
Absolutely. Just like all the equipment's got better.
Yeah,
We
but
gotta
just look
roll.
around at who really makes them.
Yes.
It's the guys that work hard at it.
Everybody could buy them.
Yeah. Good point.
Double J, you got. Tell me the store where I could go get a stroke, bro. I need one.
Well, we'll be around each other
There we go.
a little bit up in the Northwest.
Y'all better watch out.
Maybe I'll give you a few pointers.
Yeah.
Maybe you give me a few pointers.
Hey.
I don't know.
I could play a little bit. I could play a little bit to just defend myself.
No, I've watched you play before,
Yeah.
Raw.
Yeah. I
All right.
remember.
I don't think he'll draw down here. No reason to draw much. Maybe just a little flick off the rail like that,
Yeah.
keeping that angle.
Yeah. Now, what do you say about personal rhythm? Because you can tell Landon's is quick. Mm-hmm. Do you keep the quick, or you try to moderate it to a little bit more slow so you don't have differences when it's a hard shot and an easy shot?
Yeah, I mean,
Or do you just let it be natural? Coach Jay.
yeah, I understand. Most of us start out faster players. I mean, it's very rare that you find a methodical player young.
Right.
Now, these are great players at a young age, so methodical could get in there because they're just a little advanced. Okay,
Right.
so but most players start out faster, and then you just kind of got to convince them that you got to add a little time in there. No coincidence that every great player, when they have time in any sport, they take that time.
Absolutely.
And like basketball, for instance, they run up and down the court, right?
Yep.
But as soon as they throw a move on somebody and they fall to the floor, what do? They take their time,
Yes, they
square
do.
their shoulders,
Square 'em up, yeah.
like they're at the free throw line. Even though everybody else is running around, and the
Exactly.
guys are falling, and whatever it is,
Yep.
they take their time.
Yeah.
And it's so you have to find what's good for you. To me, his physical fundamental, which I've seen Landon play before,
Yeah.
kind of goes with his rhythm right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he'll probably calm the stroke down as he keeps playing.
There we go.
And it's not bad. I'm not saying that at all by any means, but just a little bit goes a long ways for the great players and the talented players. So.
Exactly. That's good to know because, it's automatically you should slow down or you should do this. I heard you say, you have different strokes that fit different body styles, different types, but your stroke might not work for the next guy. I think that's where the customization comes in. It's just like a real custom cue maker. He's going to make it for your length, your
Sure.
height, your strength, your gait. He's going to make it custom to you. I think that's what a stroke is. It's custom to you.
It is. There's certain components that you'll see almost every great player have.
Yes.
You talk about the backhand, the back elbow, bridge length, certain things that are just important.
Yeah.
But otherwise, you want to keep your personality in the swing. Your eyes have a tremendous amount to do with it. That's something that we'll never, ever be able to see as a coach. I can guess.
Right.
But I can't ever really see it, So,
Right.
so like grip, for instance, I think that has a lot to do with eyes, to me, anyways, because you're always trying to get the cue underneath that dominant eye.
True.
Not consciously, but just that's what you want to do, right? So,
Yep.
But yeah, I think he'll change a little bit as years go on, and but it won't be a whole lot, and I don't think it should be a whole lot.
Yeah, there you go. So there's hope for you guys out there. He's not saying you have the janky stroke. He's just saying, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, I was texting with Chris Reinhold the other day, and we were talking about some changes that he's going through still, and he loves it. He's just got to implement it when the heat's on a little more, maybe.
That's exactly.
So like I told him, we're trying to keep Chris. We're just trying to get the best version of Chris.
That's exactly right.
That's all.
That's exactly right. Exactly. Shout out to my man, Chris. Proud of that kid.
Oh yeah, he's a great kid. Back in Cali now.
Yeah.
Now I kind of felt like the 4 might squeeze between the 5-6.
I don't know.
I don't think he's looked at it.
Window might be open.
I think maybe. Is this going to get enough?
Little love bump. Oh, he might.
Yeah. He wanted shape. We always do, but he can drop him below the 5 pretty easily here.
Yeah.
Just kind of soft draw off the 4. Now he was looking to put like inside, like bank the 4 over and come to the bottom rail and kind of spin up behind the 6.
Yeah.
I don't know if I do that.
You think it's the easier way?
Well, it's same way, but maybe not go for the devastating snooker so much.
Right.
Yeah, because he could leave a gap here trying to get behind the 6. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, exactly.
If you
what you're
just
saying.
bump the 4, lay him on the rail behind the 5, you're giving up a jump,
But
you're guaranteeing the snooker.
exactly.
Even with the great guys in the Moscone, we tell them a lot of times, hey, listen, if the devastating snooker's there, of course,
Right.
but otherwise, get the snooker.
Exactly.
And a race to
because-
5,
Yeah. You got to lock them up.
Yeah, you just got to make them kick or jump.
Exactly.
A missed safety can sometimes be some of the biggest momentum as far as a change in momentum.
Oh yeah, we seen it yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, with filler.
Exactly. That ball leaked out, and Victor acted like he was on a motorcycle.
The 2-ball shot, he rolled up in the corner.
Come on,
what a
man.
shot, man!
Come on, man.
Going for the jump.
Yeah. The last one he drilled.
He sure did.
Yeah,
On the rollout.
He drilled. He was like, hey. There's one thing I do know about Landon. He feels like if he has an opportunity to pocket the ball, he's going to go for it. He says, I'm not going to go out ducking. You know, sometimes to his detriment, Jay. You know, but
Yeah, but
he
that
feels it.
aggressive nature is what builds great players.
That's exactly right.
You know, it's just a attacking mentality that
Yes.
Yeah, you love to see it, really.
Yeah. Well, you're going to see enough of it because he's not going back down, I'll tell you that.
Well, you got to feel like he's going to make this one after the 1 ball.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the cue ball's
Get a
gonna
little
help
roll.
him, maybe.
Get a little roll. Nope.
I think he did get a snooker. I don't know about a complete snooker, but there's definitely a snooker there. 2-rail kick's pretty easy here, and he's got a lot of helpers with the 5, 6, 7.
Why you like the 2-rail?
Well, the 2-rail, you can gauge it pretty easily. You could make the 4 in the lower left-hand corner.
Okay.
And really, besides a full hit, you're going to get some type of separation and possibly get a snooker.
Right. Now, is there any?
The jump's okay. He's going
Right.
to jump and bang it.
Yeah,
bang
that's
it
what I was gonna
around.
say.
Yeah,
So you're gonna jump and bang it around. Are you looking to put the cue ball over there by the 5, 6, 7?
absolutely. yeah.
Okay. So you're trying to just jump to safety. You're not trying. Are you going for the bank too, or you don't?
I don't think the bank
Okay.
lays where you can make the bank and move the cue ball. You can do one or the other,
There we go.
but these guys are so good with the jump cue these days. They can just kind of slow draw over like that.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah. Like that's a perfect example of what Jay said. He said, if the devastating safe is there, go for it. But if you don't, get the snooker.
Yeah.
And that's what he just did.
Well, I think Joey now, of course, he played the U.S. Open as well.
Can we take a little rewind time machine back on that? Can we bring that back?
What's that?
Don't shoot the 4-ball.
Oh, that one. Oh,
Yeah.
well, that was.
It's part of the process, man.
Yeah. I know it. I've been there.
Yeah.
I was there a year ago making a huge
Right,
mistake.
right.
So
Like,
yeah,
no,
exactly.
double day.
yeah. But he's getting to learn because of the game, the way it's changing a little bit, the battle part of it. He's learning that where some players, the way the rules were before,
Yeah.
break, wing ball, one over the corner.
Exactly.
You just learn to become an efficient run-out player
That's
is all you
exactly
needed,
right.
really.
That's exactly right.
But he's getting the best of it now,
Yeah.
getting to battle with these top players.
I like the battle. Jay.
Yeah, the tactical.
I
kind
like
of
the
thing.
tactical
Yeah,
battle,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
I like it. Some guys, oh, that's boring. I'm like, you crazy. It's super exciting. Doesn't want to move these balls.
Yeah, and it's not going to take over the game totally. It's still going
No.
to be about breaking, running out more
Exactly.
than your opponent and putting
Yeah.
them in the chair. But you got to love seeing the guys fight for the
Oh,
shot.
man. I love it.
He's going to clip the right side, run the cue ball.
Need good speed on this one, Jay.
Yeah. Ooh, that was thin. That might get up on the 8.
Oh, boy. How you like it?
Young eyes.
Keeping them kicking, keeping them on that defensive.
Yeah, with the 6-7, even though the 5's near,
Right.
they have to get proper on the 5 to open the 6-7 or
That's
play a
right.
bank on the 6.
That's right.
So in this kind of shot, you want to kick to where you can secure the hit first off. Just because your opponent, even if you do give up a shot, they got to play a pretty nice to run out.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is okay playing the more secure hit and trying to get a little separation is all. Really good. Really good.
Man. These guys aren't giving up anything. Landon is thinking, I'm going to force follow this 4-inch, smash it to the rail, draw the cue ball back, get right there on the 5, break him up and run out. That's how this guy thinks, man. He does not care, Jay. He's like, okay. Look at him. He's powering up.
Oh, he's shooting. I
He's
think.
powering up.
Yeah.
I'd be like, cross it like one pocket. Not when you can hit them like that, Jay.
Yeah, very straight
Not
stroke,
like
I'll tell you
when you
that.
hit him like that. Did he get there? He stuck himself.
No, he got stuck, but he's
stuck
okay.
himself. Yeah.
That's an awfully big stretch, and you're jumping at a 5 to pocket the ball and run away from the 6. So I got to kick behind this. If you kick with the right spin, you can come up underneath the 6-7 with the cue ball easily. Easily.
I like that.
Anytime that you have these shots, you want a reward, and I'm not sure if he's going to get the reward if he makes it.
Yeah.
Ooh. Well, he did knock the 5 away from the 6.
He got away with that one.
Yeah.
He got away with that.
The 6 banks, though, I think you got to play the bank shape.
Yeah.
Pretty easy cross corner. You could come out to the center just a little past the 8 and kind of bang the 6 around and hook them behind the 7.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
I like that. I like to see the different avenues they take.
Yeah, I think that's what he's looking at is the safety. So he'll want to draw near the spot, a little past the 8.
Hit him with the 3-rail safe.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, that's light.
Yeah, that one.
That's light.
And you can tell he just shot that ball out of his rhythm, you know?
Yeah. Well, when nerves are high, and they are, and
For sure.
deservedly, I like it myself, the nerves high. But
Hey.
when the nerves are high, people don't realize what the backswing does. It really sets up more than people think.
Right.
As far as, like right there, he got a hair quick on that 5 on the backswing. So when you do that, you end up kind of, I wouldn't say it was a decel, but you don't really just release the cue as much.
Right.
And that's common with everyone, by the way. But what a recovery with the 6.
Oh, that was sweet. But you said it. You said the bank was there. You just have to go get it.
Yeah, I think most of the pros,
Yeah.
the top guys, would have set up for the bank anyways.
Yeah.
The cross corner, they'll bet the game a lot of times on that. Now, if the ball's up the rail cross corner, that's a little different. But if it's anywhere inside that first diamond,
Yeah.
those are pretty high percentage shots. Now Joey Tate to tie the match.
Right in his wheelhouse. He got a couple of little tough balls to get him in gear. He loves this. Saying no man missing out. All right. 33. You're getting a free history billiard lesson from Double J. Looking forward to Daniel Sardencillo and Cole Gibbons up there at Ox. That's going to be some action.
Yeah, that'll be fun up there in the Northwest.
Oh, it's going to be a great time. Shout out to Cole Gibbons and shout out to Daniel Sardencillo. It's going to be a good match. All right, Joey Tate, Landon Hollingsworth, tied at 3-3, a third of the way there. We are racing a 9. Ra Hanna in the booth with the Double J. I think we have probably 9 spots left on that fancy Russian queue. It's $5,000 queue. Looking for 9 more people. We'll send another kid to the Worlds. Double J, I gave out 21,000 so far.
Sweet.
I gave 1,000 to every kid that made it to go to World.
How many of y'all have going?
Everybody.
21 then?
There's more than 21, but 21 played in our system.
Right.
So we gave them 1,000.
Sweet.
So contact Trina Wolford or Corey Wolford. That worked out for him. How you like it?
Pretty good. It
Right?
looks like the 5's playable.
Yeah.
He's going to have to play a 3-4 combo. Most likely, anyways. It looks like a little high right gets him across on that combination.
Right. Now, why wouldn't you just play the 3 in the top corner?
It's tight position.
Okay.
All right, looks like he has to elevate just a hair just to create a little bit of a bounce effect off the 2, trying to get up the table a little. Ooh, he's going to end up on top. Little. Okay. Well, I was going to say, you have a combination like this. You want to play it with a little angle if you can. That way your speed doesn't have to be so good holding the 3.
Right.
Because if you get straight and play it and you're a little off hitting the 4, the 3 could bounce over to the end rail. So this is actually going to work out nicely for him. Watch out for that corner now. Okay, he really eased it. I'm surprised he did that.
Yeah, because he didn't get no shape.
Yeah, you got to shoot that one a little more speed and just draw the cue ball to the side rail, and then the 3 will open up.
Yeah.
And now a very odd spot. hard to make the cue ball escape very far with the 9 being there.
Yeah.
And
He knows it too.
it's a draw. It's a froze ball. Very hard to draw off of a froze ball, kind of getting the cue ball table with accuracy or control.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is difficult. I'll tell you what I might do right here, and it sounds crazy, but
All right.
I might 3-rail the 3 around up towards the 8 and draw the cue ball around the 9 and 6, 3 rails back towards the 9 with low left. I know a lot going on.
Yeah.
This is a very bad situation right here.
Yeah, you can lose him.
I would like to try and get some separation. Now, he's going to try and make it, I think.
No, he's going to spin from the rail and spin it in?
I guess.
Oh, young eyes.
Yeah, and this may be okay. Watch out for the scratch where he's standing. Yeah, that was always tough.
Thin.
Yeah, and anytime you're using that English and you're that far behind the ball,
Right.
you have to do it slowly.
That's
You
what it
have
is?
to give the English time to grab that rail and turn right.
Right.
When you hit it firm, it's just not going to have time to do it.
It's just, okay.
From that, when you're behind
Right.
it like that. If you're a little above it, of course you can add more speed because
Yeah.
you're coming in at a better angle.
That makes sense.
But and that was just a tough situation.
Oh, for sure. Wasn't nothing easy about it.
No, and
But that's why we play the game.
yeah, and talk about it all the time with the
See?
Okay, so that was a prime example what I talked about earlier. If you rush the backswing a little
right.
bit, that's the time you can let up on the
And
downswing a
that's
little.
exactly what he did. And
Most common thing when nerves are high, I promise.
That's what it
Pros too, all of
can't
us.
wait.
Yeah, all of us.
Can't
Most
wait.
common trend. I don't even want to call it a mistake, even though it is a mistake.
Right, but they do
but
it.
it's just a thing that does happen. Yeah.
you playing this off the 7? Cue ball off
Got
the
to.
7? Okay.
Nice shot.
Good choice. Yeah, I like that. He was definitive in that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't like when they're tentative, when they say, oh, if I roll off this will happen. I like that.
Well,
Made sure he had something.
in the last game, what I saw from Tate is when he knew he kind of let up on the 5. And if you watched him shoot the 6, 7, and 9, the next 3 shots, he didn't let up at all.
Exactly.
He realized what he had done, and I think the same thing happened with the young Hollingsworth right here on that 5 ball. He recognized he let up on the stroke a little bit there with the ball in hand, and just doesn't want to do that again.
Exactly. Why? See, that's the thing. That's would be the Buddy Hall. He could have had a shot for the 7 in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he didn't have to try to come over here for the easy little dunk on the side. And it's like what Double J said, if you don't get there, then you have to do something. You have to do some work. So if you have a shot, you know, don't play position if you have position.
Yeah.
Take your medicine.
Yeah. Especially with the 8 easy. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Like,
yes. No need to try to get ultra tight, like you said.
yeah, there's 4 of them corners compared to 2 of them sides.
That's what we call it.
So I
6
kind of
pocket.
feel like it should be somewhere around at least 2/3 of them balls should go into the corners.
Exactly.
All right. To get the lead back.
Yeah.
We've already had a couple lead changes and a couple ties.
That's right. I love it.
There you have it, 4-3.
Only way I want to see a run out fest is if a guy gets up and runs the whole set.
Yeah.
If you or run 8 or something like that. But I love these battles because it really shows your pool IQ.
Yeah, and it's when that 5 or 6 or 4 or whatever pack does happen,
Yes.
it's going to be pretty quality. You know,
Yeah.
it's not going to be the same shot over. And
Yes.
you know, balls
I like that.
balls tie up now.
Yeah.
We got bank shots. You know, we
Yeah.
went many years that I did commentary, and I never had to talk about someone breaking up a cluster while the run out was happening.
For sure, because there wasn't any.
There wasn't any.
Now.
And it was just about being efficient with the open table. Now that has changed.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. All right, Landon Hollingsworth, the defending champion, leading 4-3 over a game, Joey Tate. A couple of lead changes, but here we go. Here comes that Hollingsworth hammer.
It looks like the one's gotten covered up.
Yeah.
It's just inches from the pocket.
He wants that open table so bad. He's like, man, please just let me get a shot so I can put a couple of racks together.
Well, he's either going to take a kick or roll out to a kick. And doesn't take a genius.
Right.
Oh, he's going to look at the jump again.
No.
That's okay. I mean, like guys used to roll out against me with the jump a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying I couldn't jump my ball, but I wasn't like, it was probably the weakest thing I had, had. But
You weren't Sean Putnam.
no.
That guy's a monster with the jump cue, man.
It sure was. Uh-oh, this may interact. This isn't going to turn out badly,
Yeah,
I don't think.
You got fortunate.
Maybe a little nerves there, not recognizing he could just roll on the 9 if he wanted to keep the cue ball there.
Right. Okay.
Why is he
I'm
spotting
confused.
the 1?
Yeah. Why?
It doesn't
yeah.
spot.
Yeah.
No, the 1 doesn't spot.
I was confused.
No foul. Roll out.
Yeah. I was like,
Long week, Fred Ladawa.
there's something I don't know, bro. That's all right. Exactly. Long days. Long days here, man. He thought he was playing 10 ball. That's all.
Yeah. What's going to happen here? Difficult little safety here.
And difficult to give it back, too, ain't it?
Yeah, because
Well,
you're worried about, what do they know that I don't know? What's he seeing? But this is
right.
the thing. This isn't what Landon intended at all.
Oh, no.
He was trying to get to the jump shot on the 1 and accidentally pocketed the 1. So
Yep.
I don't think Landon has a plan as of yet.
Oh, boy. Here he comes. He said, I'm going to hit this ball in the face and just creep over there and leave you in trouble. Here I come. Because I'm a madman.
Yeah, he may just, I don't know what he's going to do. Bank it down maybe, get him on the end rail with the 2.
He's like,
The bank does go, but the good thing about the bank, okay, and I think it's on, is I think the 3 plays off the 5 and the side. So if he had to bank it and just kind of lay up on the side rail, I think he could get position.
He's firing. He's firing.
Excellent. And I think he'll recognize that the 3 does play with the top English. Maybe he can just cut it in anyways.
I think he plays it the way you said first.
Yeah, that's what he's looking at, the kiss shot.
Yeah, that kiss is beautiful.
With top, though, I think it needs a little top.
The top?
Yeah, to make it come a little backwards off the 5. So.
Yes.
And the 3-5 is almost playable as well.
Exactly.
Yeah, he might make them both.
Exactly. So you better play shape on the stick.
Okay, draw scares me a little. If he hits it hard, it should be all right. See where it went with draw?
Yeah.
Draw went to the low point, so it made the 3 follow through the 5 a little bit, right? But he did make the 5, so there you go.
Yeah. Nah, that's good. My man Sal Butera from All the Straight Bull, he explained that to me one day. We were playing 1 hole. He said, Ra, put top on it. Put top is going to do that. I was like, wow. I'm all amazed. Shout out to Smooth Powers, Sal Butera, son of a gun. My man.
Son of a gun, that's a good one. I never heard that about
that
Sal.
one?
Yeah.
Yeah, the son of a gun.
No, that's great. I love that.
He's a great guy, Double J.
Yeah, I've got to hang out with Sal a few times.
Sal is, man, that guy.
A long time ago in Hawaii, we were all over there, and he came over for a few days, and I think he played the tournament. They put on a tournament for us in Maui just in like a 3-day notice thing. Oh, y'all going to stay? We'll put a tournament together for you.
There you go. Make some change.
Yeah, it was awesome. We stayed a month each time we went to Hawaii. It was really nice. Yeah, that throw thing, just a little reminder about the throw.
Mm-hmm.
The more you need, the softer you hit. If you don't need much, it's a little more firm speed.
There you go.
And then you just kind of figure it out for everything in between if you toy around with it. So
get through it.
All right, Landon trying to get a 2-game lead. I think our only 2-game lead was Tate at 2-0.
That's correct. Now, this is one you don't want to let up on that stroker, obviously. I like when he does this. Goes and checks. Sometimes he just takes it for granted and gets down and just pumps him in. That's cool until it's not cool.
Right.
It needs to be consistent and repeatable.
And this is just medium. You don't need everything out of it. The 9's easily cuttable. Yeah. You got a nice stroke, huh? Both of them very straight. Nice high right back elbow.
Right. Here we go. Landon moves ahead, 5-3. Once again, a very hearty shout-out. Viking Cues, Dynasphere Balls, Littman Lights, American Billiard Covering, Matt Sweet, thank you so much. the league room, Christopher Wilson, my main man, Isaac Wooten with Digital Pool. Look where we come to, Jay. You got TVs on top of the thing with the score.
Yeah.
We got the score right up here with us.
Cameras on most tables.
Cameras on all the tables.
All the tables.
All
okay.
the tables. You can watch what you want. You know, technology, it takes a long time sometimes, but when it gets there, it's a beautiful thing when it works.
Yeah, and I talk about it all the time that I don't know if there's another sport that's more streamed or more watched than pool.
There is.
I really don't know if there is
isn't.
one.
There isn't. Because they didn't start streaming cornhole yet.
I don't even think the cornhole people could watch the cornhole that much, but that's just me anyways.
Hey, Jay, they must do something because they're on TV and we're not. We got
well, you know.
I know. But you know what? If we had worldwide streaming, you don't need TV. It's the same thing. Have your own network.
I kind of personally believe, and I'm not trying to offend anybody that's a cornhole person, but I think it goes more with our simple society. I think that's the attraction more than anything else.
Exactly. So then you're gonna.
I don't want our game simple. It isn't
right.
simple. The purity of our game is
facts.
It's dynamic.
That's right. That's right. It's dynamic, constantly changing. No racks ever the same. Everything's always different.
Mm-hmm. I think, yeah.
Oh, he's on, Jay.
Yeah, he's getting more comfortable for sure.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Okay, I don't probably play the 6-up long here in a few shots.
No, you don't play in the what do you play?
I mean, I do play it long.
Okay.
I'm saying I don't try to move for position.
Okay.
Off the 4, you already got position again, and the key is the 7's handy.
That's what it is. Right.
You know, if the 7's somewhere else, you may contemplate a little something different, but you got to look at that one ball ahead and how much it should keep you more relaxed.
Yes.
You look at that. Yeah. It's like a no panic thing.
Yeah.
You know?
That's right there. It's available.
Mm-hmm. Even if you had to shoot it from the rail, which he's gotten absolutely perfect. This is like Buddy Hall position, just one rail at the 7.
Right. Comes right up into it, into the catcher's mitt. He's good.
Okay, another decision.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you. So you playing the 8 in the corner?
I am.
There
100%.
you go.
Yeah.
You're not trying to get under for that side, right? So you know what we say? We ask a pro, if you do something that a pro don't do, cut it out. So play this ball for the corner, Landon. Yeah, there you go. Got to let your stroke out. It's easy. He can. I don't know. I'm not gonna say roll it, but whatever he can do, he still put a good stroke on it.
I think he'll do a little light stun.
Yeah, there you go.
Light stun forward.
Good stroke on it. And just like that, he's gonna be ahead by 3 games.
Yeah, he's getting the break going.
Yeah.
Well, what a huge bank he made on the 2 ball from that peculiar rollout.
Yeah, but Jay, it's what you said. He was confident because you saw the speed that he hit that ball. He was confident. He gave it the shot. Said, "Okay, I'm going to roll with it. Whatever happens, I'm rolling with it." And now he benefited.
Yeah,
because that shot making comes into play.
Absolutely, and hindsight's 20/20, of course, or even better. But
for sure.
But I think they both processed very well. I think Joey looked at the rollout for a while, saw no safety. I'm sure he saw the bank.
Oh, yeah, absolutely he did.
But he also saw that there is no safety and Landon's got to shoot the bank. He just felt better about Landon having to shoot it, and there's nothing wrong with that. Landon process, that's all I got, maximum effort, and he buried it.
That's it, maximum effort.
Yeah, but it wasn't like, oh, let me just get down and shoot it.
No,
these guys went through their, process of thinking what's the best shot.
I like, just like a quarterback, you go through your progression.
Mm-hmm.
Safety, kick, bank, jump, match day,
whatever.
Right? But he executed after that. That's what I like.
Yeah, he hit it very confident.
Yeah.
Well, they're pouring it now.
I'm telling you.
Watch out, cue ball.
Oh, you see?
It's amazing how it'll keep drifting, huh?
Exactly. He's like, man. He's like, I had you. He said, I had you. I would have been out again. I would have had 4 games. Now, here's Joey. He got to do the same thing. Here comes Team Tate, baby.
And sports is amazing. It looked like Joey needed an opportunity.
Right. And what happened?
And he got it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's why through the years, think about after matches, and I rarely ever said I didn't have a chance.
Right.
Back in the day, we rarely had to blame the break. It's a lot like today's break, to where you're going to get some chances. It's not like,
For sure.
the guy's just going to run a bazillion racks on you after one mistake or something like that.
Right. Right. You're going to have a chance.
Yeah.
You're going to have a chance. To give a big shout out to my man, Freddie Agnew, the corner man.
Freddie.
He's a great gentleman. I love that guy.
He's in Florida?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Florida.
Yeah, he's in Florida. We had great,
I think he's in the Clearwater area.
Yeah.
Somewhere like that.
a great many chance I got to learn from him in the booth like I'm learning from you. So it's good stuff. He's a solid guy.
Yeah, super solid.
Yeah, solid guy.
Looks like he's going for his extension.
What do you think about those extensions, Jay?
You know, I think there used to be rules against things
Right.
that made the game easier. Mathematically, length and weight makes the game easier.
For sure.
So, the size of the shaft actually used to have a regulation as well. Good shot there, getting past the side. To me, it's okay. I'm all right with it. I was a little more old school that, position play should be thought about a little more.
Absolutely.
Than being able to just pull out an extension and make your cue 8 feet long.
Yes. We got to keep the purity of our game, too. We got to
Yeah.
keep the purity of our game. Even though these guys are advanced and all those things, you still got to keep the general purity. All right. I like to see that from Joey Tate. Some fight, baby. Some fight. 6-4. We're racing to 9. Like I said, for only $19.99, you can send it to me. I'll send it to Jay. He'll give you a couple more tips. You guys will be all right. Get off cheap, too.
Yeah. I think the snooker players are even playing with the extensions now, though.
Yeah.
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 So, I mean, it's fair for everyone, meaning you can get whichever one you want, however it feels,
Exactly.
and get on with it,
Well, I remember those days, though, when the custom cue makers, I remember, like, Pete Tascarella and those guys, it was really custom for you.
Oh, yeah.
My man, I can't remember his name, man. Is like Goldman or something. He was a straight pool player, 100 ball runner all the time. And he told me, he said, when you get serious, he said, I'm going to take you to Pete the Cop, which was Tascarella.
Mm-hmm.
Take you go see my friend Pete the Cop and get you a good cue.
Yeah, well, it makes a difference.
Yes, it does. Absolutely makes a big difference. Got that break working.
Yeah, good action there.
Yeah.
I think the two's going to come clean.
Here we go.
There we go.
Yes.
Joey pointing at the 6, but it does go.
Yeah, he has room. Drive the car, baby.
Yeah, he's got some work, though. I mean, he's got to get above the 4 because he can't handle an angle going into the 6 to get on the 5. So he's got to get above the 4 off the 3.
Right.
He's got to get that angle on the 5 to get across for the 6. Don't want too much angle to make the 5 missable, though.
Exactly.
So there's a lot going on in this rack, even though all the balls are pretty much upstairs and near each other.
Rail first.
And this is the touchy shot.
Here we go. We're going to see just how much you want it.
Yeah, you got to kind of spread the cue ball with a rolling left English, maximum left English, up above or to at least straight in. That way you can draw the cue ball off the 4 back to the 5.
All right, for my snooker fans out there, one of my fans informed me that snooker players have been using extension for a while. They call it the mini butt.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I used to watch him and back in the day a little more than I do now, and I rarely ever saw him pull out an extension,
Right.
but I've seen it a lot more of late. I've been in Europe a lot this year, so
There you go. Yeah.
I get to watch a lot of snooker on
Yeah,
Sky
you there.
Sports.
Yeah, big time.
Okay, he's coming across. This is difficult because
He needs that angle.
he needs angle, which is going
Right.
to make the shot tougher. Well, this is like perfect. Very comfortable angle there.
Yeah.
He can go with a top ball.
That's what I like. I love the fight, Jay. I don't want to see slouching in a chair. I want to see I'm ready,
Absolutely.
That body English and that mindset, it's more important than you guys think out there. I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, and the funny thing is a little bit of contrasting styles. but so similar in other ways. Like you
Yes.
said, the fight, processing,
Yes.
a lot of effort.
I tell him, Jay, I said, listen, you guys are going to need each other. You can learn from him and he can learn from you. You got to decide what kind of player you want to be. I said, because you need a good competitor for you to be the best. If you got somebody who's just soft and just rolls over, that's not teaching you anything. You're just going to be the best front runner in the land, and then when
Right.
somebody fights back, you're going to fold up like a lawn chair.
Well, you're going to have to also kind of start over learning a new way.
See?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's just win, 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 when that losing starts happening, it can become kind of like you're lost a little bit.
Absolutely.
But these two guys will realize that, I don't know if they're close friends already.
Yeah.
I would assume all these kids get along pretty well.
Yeah, they get along for sure.
Yeah, but they'll grow up and, at some time maybe have a difference, but they're going to keep their relationships through a lot of respect
Absolutely.
and a lot of competition.
Absolutely, because we want to see him playing together. So you need that camaraderie. You need it. Everybody
for
needs a foil. Ask John McEnroe.
6'5".
There we go. Come on, Tate. Team Tate in the house. Said, I might not do it like you, but I can get it done too. Let's do it.
Nice out there.
Yeah, he made a nice out. And very expediently, too. Like, not a lot of thinking. I mean, the balls were there for him. He played the tough shot, like you said.
Yeah.
Got the nice angle on the 5, floated down, and he was, cancel Christmas.
Don't cancel Christmas.
Absolutely. Remember, juniors, if you want another chance to play, you can make it to the International. You didn't rank. We will be live from Center Pocket December 17th to the 18th when the smoke clears. Come on down. Contact Frank Spain. I love pool, Double J.
Me too.
I really do love it. I could watch it all day.
Yeah, who was it? It was at the Hall of Fame last night. I think it was Jay Helford maybe, talking about how he could sleep, or it was soothing to hear the balls just kinda, you don't want to be right next to the pool table trying to sleep. But a room or two over, I felt the same before.
Exactly.
I just, ding, bonk,
Yeah.
bonk.
Very soothing.
And then you, of course, hear one that you're like, oh, that one didn't hit. That one wasn't hit very well.
No.
It's amazing, though, if you read about it, in certain sports, how much sound is really put into play, understanding something that's good and not so good.
Oh, for sure.
A lot of coaches and a lot of training smart people really use the ears on things as well as the eyes.
Absolutely. When somebody hits that ball, going to hit the back of that pocket and it's clean as whap. You look right over. It's the movie look, Double J. You go, whoo.
Yeah, and it's well, you know all about that.
Yeah.
But it's the strike of the ball,
That's what it is.
Real clean, just like golf.
Yeah.
Very similar to if you ever played tennis. There's definitely a different sound when you hit it pure.
Absolutely. He's gonna have to show me something here though. To this 5-ball, Jay.
Just a little slide between the 6-8. Yeah, don't get over top. That's fine. Yeah, I like him doing this right here. And remember, when you're doing this, most of the players, we're not looking at a contact point when we get behind the ball. We're just trying to visualize how we want it to go, meaning the path we want the 5 to take.
Now, that's a good tidbit because I would swear you guys are looking for your little contact point.
No, contact point is something you use when you first begin, but really after that it becomes about lines a lot more than – because look at the 6, right?
Yeah.
Find the contact point, turn your head, and you're going to tell me you can go right back to that contact point?
That's negative.
Exactly.
Negative, my man.
If it was gridded, K9, J7, you know, you might be able to do something like that, but it's really all about mild information.
Yeah.
And so you're just giving the brain a little mild information on how you want that 5 to track.
Right.
Right. Simple stuff, really.
That's what Coach used to say. He said, hit 1,000,000 balls. You know how to hit them. You don't have to do all that thing. Bo Runnigan, he used to tell me, he said, I used to kick pretty good, run around. Shout out to Bo. And I used to sit there and do my little aiming thing. He said, Rob, he said, who's your favorite kicker? I said, Efren. He said, does Efren do that? I said, no. He said, don't do it. He said, you know where to hit the ball? What are you doing? But I had a very long conversation on a gentleman. I'm probably going to mix this up with left brain analytical, right brain creative, or is it the other way around?
I think it's the other way around.
Okay,
yeah.
so he would tell me, he said, you see when the guy's running out beautiful and he doesn't dip into the other side of the brain, he doesn't have to that analytical, it's just creative, creative, creative. He said, that's where you want to live.
Yeah.
He said, that's where dead stroke is found.
Mm-hmm.
He said, when you watch those guys running racks, he said, you don't see them guys out there thinking, pondering. Those guys just letting the game flow through them, but it's all those balls and all that experience into your computer.
Absolutely. And,
Yeah.
and some people, like Earl, for instance,
Yeah.
he plays fast, but he computes it fast.
Absolutely.
He calculates it fast.
Absolutely.
He recognizes quickly.
Absolutely. And recognizing now we got a race of 3. 6'6", Joey Tate right back in the mix. Landon Hollingsworth did nothing wrong but scratch.
I think it's 6'5".
It's not. It's 6'5".
I think it's 6'5". Let's see. He won a game, and then he broke and ran 2 racks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 6'6". Yeah.
Got you. Listen, man.
It was 6'3". Yeah, that's
Exactly.
right. And
I
he won a game and broke.
I
and ran
can't do
2.
what you do, but I can press the buttons, bro.
Okay, no, you're good. They don't give me that job.
No, you don't need that job.
No.
You stay right there,
Yeah.
buddy. You stay right there. I'll do this part. Here we go. But yeah, it's just like we said, a tale of 2 styles, contrasting styles, but similar. When you get down to the meat and potatoes of it, that's what Double J is trying to tell you. Great pros will have things in common.
Oh yeah.
They will have things in common.
Yeah. If the one main thing you'll have in common, which you don't get to see much of because it requires slow-mo and really good slow-mo, is, like golfers, for instance, they talk about they look a lot different until they get about a foot before the ball. And then
right.
all of them start to look the same right
That's
there.
right.
And it's very similar in pool. Beyond all that, you see some differences, and that's an awesome thing, really. I don't want them all to be the same. But if you really caught them a couple inches before that tip's about to hit that cue ball,
Yeah.
be amazed how similar they look.
Absolutely.
6'6" here now.
In the words of my man Corey Wolford, are you not entertained? That's my brother right there, Double J, man.
Yeah.
Salt of the earth, Trina and him, man. Just
Yeah, we got to hang out a little bit last night.
he's solid.
They're good people.
Yes, they are. All right, he missed the side pockets for the first time.
Yeah, looking for a 3-pack, but denied on the break here.
2-ball gets a little funky.
Yeah, I think we're going to see Landon attack here.
Yeah.
Take a chance. Maybe draw off the 6 with low right, come on one rail. See where he's looking right there?
Yeah.
It doesn't lay bad to draw off the 6 one rail. Now, don't get me wrong. Anytime you got to draw off a ball,
Yeah.
you can't expect to be like dead on with
Yeah.
it,
But he's gonna go after it. He's not gonna duck. He figures he has a chance. He has a shooter's chance. So look, I'm trying to get over there.
And I think it's natural, like
Yeah.
I said. Depending on what part of the pocket he hits the 1 with,
Exactly.
is how much of the 6 he's going to hit. So,
How about there?
ooh, he might need some help here with the cue ball. Watch out.
No.
Ooh, I think he can see the 2.
Right. He might have got himself into the good spot. The only place you can see is where you can make it.
Yeah. I'm wondering if he can see enough of the 2 to be able to play the 2-6.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you would want.
But you don't want it going back under that 4-ball. So,
Yeah, I think he's jammed. He's got to shoot, and
Yeah.
if it's makeable.
yeah.
He may be too thin on the 2 to where he's going to overcut and hit the 6 into the side rail
Right.
because the 9's got him cut off a little bit. There's no safety here, that's
No.
for sure.
No, you got to go. Time to go. Start the car, Ethel. So for next year in the JIC, we're going to implement a shot clock, Double J.
There you go.
We're bringing a shot clock everywhere we go. How about that?
Well, I'll tell you, that's a heck of a shot.
Man, this guy's incredible.
Man, how thin did he hit that? He
That
didn't even
was-
hit the 4 with the cue ball.
Nope.
Went by the 4. Soft kick here.
Right? He has to miss the 6, right?
Yeah, and the spin may come off the ball a little bit here. Should still get like a double kiss onto the 2, something like that. And tried to hold the ball as best he could.
Mm-hmm. Can he shoot the shot that you were mentioning before? Yeah, put him right behind the
Mm-hmm.
6.
Very good.
Yeah.
He's-
He took no time to figure it out.
Yeah, he's cut off the bottom rail also. So we're going to have to go up the table with this kick shot.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like, anyways.
Yeah. Parallel system.
Kind of get the feeling he might make this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see where he aims that cue stick.
Mm-hmm.
Should be no English on this, just straight high ball.
I'm just worrying about his pace. Here's his ball flat. He can go right in the drink.
Yeah, I mean, it's a gamble. I mean, this isn't
But
the
he
most,
don't have no choice.
No, and this isn't much of a secure, like a lot of times I'd bet you and lay you odds, oh, I'm going to hit that ball. I don't care how tough it is.
yeah,
but this
for
one here feels like it could get missed, but I think he's going to make it. Oh, he scratched.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he didn't. He got up top.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good hit there by Joey
It was.
Tate.
It was. You know, not optimal, but he kept himself alive. Landon's thinking, I need to jump on you right now.
Yeah, he needs to gain an angle on this 3. I wouldn't want to shoot the 4 from a bunch of distance, not the make, but get in position on the 5.
Yeah.
So I draw out to the center more, get an angle to move the cue ball. Well, he's going to draw back. So the 7 kind of gets me thinking to where when he shoots the 4,
Right.
he may have to go forward and kind of play some kind of delicate shot off the 5. Oh, well, I see what he's doing now. He's going to come out to the center, and he's going to shoot the 4 and wrap around and play the 5 in the same pocket.
Okay.
That's what he's
Okay.
doing. Okay, that makes more sense with
Yeah, I
his
was
first
gonna
shot
say.
on the 2.
Yeah, I like that.
I don't know if he got the angle he wanted. It's pretty heavy there, Raw.
Yeah, it's trouble. AJ, can he use that 9 ball to keep himself down there?
Yeah, I think he's going to power it and still try to go 2 rails.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree because this guy he doesn't lay up.
Now, this one you don't have to go as low at the tip because what's going to happen is the speed of the shot itself is going to kind of make you bounce past the 9 a little more. Like that.
That was
more of a heavy stun, you know.
That was nice.
Yeah,
and,
really nice.
And great explanation, too. A good look into his thought process, you know. Soon as you detected it, you knew what he was doing. You said, that's why he played that ball that way.
Yeah, and that was actually better. I mean, you know, to be fair, I didn't recognize you could get by the 9 so easily, or not so easily, but very doable.
Yeah.
And I tell you, you know, again, I don't know Landon's mother, but I know his father, and his father was a savvy guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Landon's pretty smart.
Yeah, he started pool actually, I think, kind of late.
Right.
His father, because he wasn't like a great player.
Right.
But he knew the shots quickly. You know, he just kind of figured it out. You know, he started after his baseball career was over, pretty much. And caught a little bit the 9 ball.
A little
there.
funny. You're gonna have to be a pool player now, buddy.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and this is where straight in on the 8 shouldn't be your mark.
Okay.
That's making the 7 a little dicey. But if you look at 2 rails to the center, maybe a little past center for a hair of a cut, that's okay, and it totally agrees with the 7 ball.
I like that.
Like here. That's fine. He even got a little more out of it, which is really good.
Didn't he?
But he crept into a little more out of it.
Right.
He didn't like force it 2 rails. You know,
that's what you said, too.
Exactly. If you
You
get
said
some
that.
more out of it, that's
Let it
fine.
roll. Let it roll.
It's almost like, oh, I got to the good spot. Everything else is jelly. If I get a little better on the 8,
That's
right.
right.
It's just a
exactly.
bonus.
The closer I get, that's why you have to play inline position, guys. You got to be coming into the shot. Don't go across it because you got to be perfect when you go across that ball. Let's go, Double J.
Yeah, Landon.
Come on.
Great pull by both the guys.
That's what I'm talking about. And they acknowledge that they need each other to do this.
Yeah, absolutely.
If he doesn't lock you up, then you can't kick. If he, they know, and it's just great to see.
All these other kids know too. That's why they're in the stands sweating it.
Oh yeah, we got Major Payne McBride. We got Brent Worth. Right there. That's 4 USA representatives right there. Bethany Tate, Kennedy Myman, Brent Worth, and Payne McBride.
Yeah, there's some more and they're around the stands, or I saw more earlier.
Oh yeah. No, it's good. Great. Garrett Vaughn. Garrett Vaughn had a great tournament. He played solid. Solid.
Yeah, more people coming in for what will be a very action-packed day in
Oh,
the full
yeah.
house.
It's not going to be boring here for sure.
No, Victor Zielinski
Over there
tuning
warming up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who was the first guy in here tuning up, though? Feder Gorst
Feder.
earlier.
With the crowd.
Yeah.
They said, whatever you're doing, teach me, old sensei.
I don't think he's going to back off.
No, he's not.
And that's a good sign.
Oh, man. He's thinking, man, when you stop getting in my way, I want to run out.
Well, it was a scratch on the break at 6-3 that got, Tate going. He ran a few racks, got it tied up. So sometimes after you have that big mistake, you can kind of take a little off, and it doesn't work out. I like him still attacking with the break.
Right.
I don't think this 2 is very bankable from the bottom rail. He's sizing up the jump shot. And this is a sign of a true to-be champion, a guy that's not even really thinking about the rollout too much. He's taking it on himself.
Exactly.
On what's going to happen
Exactly. He's trying to be the master of his own fate. He's not going to, I'm telling you, Double J, he's not going to back up a lot. He's not going to back off a lot for sure.
That's great to see. Oh, he rattled it. And the good thing about the juniors is both sides, meaning you love to see their brain evolving with safety plays and maneuvering and tactical battles, right?
Right.
But you also like to see what Landon did there, even though he missed, having the heart to take it on yourself.
Oh, yeah, no, they're going to go after it.
Both things are great for their games, and I hope these guys keep it up. I'm sure they will. Just going to roll forward just a little bit here, trying to get a natural angle to slide over to the 5. I like what he's doing now. I would draw out to the center. I just like the above angle a little more than the behind angle. Now, this looks natural, though. But if this doesn't get through it, oh, perfect. Now he's really comfortable on the 4.
Swinging.
Easily draw above the side, and that's the correct shot.
Here we go.
Fell a little short of his mark, so he's got to kill his cue ball a little bit. Could come across for the 7 on the side. A little elevated over the 9. Oh, nice stroke there. When nerves are high, those real subtle strokes like that can be some of the more difficult ones.
For sure. And just like that, it's going to be 7 up.
Yeah, really nice. Really nice.
Let's go. Race to 2. What you want to do for a buck or 2?
Yeah.
Corey's going to get him. He's saying, you can't say my tagline.
Well, I'll tell you, we don't have a TPA for this match, and it's unfortunate, but these kids would be about around 900 in my opinion.
Absolutely. Oh, no, we're not. They're not like me, testing rails. I'm not a rail tester.
I think there's only Joey Tate missed a 7 ball in the first game, I believe it was, maybe second game. Don't recall an open miss, but once from each player, I think, and there was some safety battle. It's just been really solid match by both guys.
High level pool, man. These guys, they know they're the show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're not coming here to
but they're involved in their, yes,
they're
competing right now.
That's
right?
exactly right.
He's
Look
going
at this
for
break. Look at this break. Oh, you got to show me one, Joey.
Well, the bank does play. It's
Come on.
tight.
Come on, show me that one pocket style.
And position's not easy, though, because the bank is a little demanding, meaning you can't just hit it any kind of way you want. So when the ball's close to the rail like that, you know how, like, when a ball's hanging, and it's sometimes tough to come out of the pocket with the cue ball, it wants to hug a little bit, right?
Right.
Same thing here. It's hard to make the cue ball come across the table unless he really rolls it. Oh, he's just playing the safety. That's going to get a little light.
Yeah, that's going to hurt him.
And a shot like that, you have that big 6-7.
Yeah.
Just swing the ball with a lot of spin and hit it thick and go up into that upper corner. The 4 is going to be okay no matter where it goes.
Now Landon's going to hit him with the kick stick.
Again, I would probably use the 4, use the 6-7-5. I'd probably bank the 4 around and kind of pull the cue ball over here to the low left corner.
Maybe he changes his mind.
Or he can chop on his left side of the 4 and run the cue ball up the table behind the 6-7 as well.
I like that.
This isn't terrible, though. He's only got kind of the 9 to work with here, though.
Yeah, you taking away a lot of blockers, unless you get that 4 all the way over there, like where he's standing.
Yeah, you'd have to hit it pretty firm.
And perfect.
Ooh.
And perfect.
Got a little too much slide on the cue ball.
Yeah.
It's going to make Joey come with one, though.
Yeah. Joey's ducking. Joey, you shooting this? Let me see. Let me see his stance. He's shooting.
I think he's got to shoot it.
It's
got a little bit of not a safety, but you may leave him tough anyways. High right ball. Got to come 2 rails to the backside.
You got to shoot, though.
I think so, yeah. It's a little too thick to go with a high ball like 3 rails to the bottom rail behind the 9, I think.
Right.
You'll overcut the 4 trying to promote the cue ball movement. So it's more like a high with a little right, wrap out of the corner, and kind of float behind the 5. He's looking at a safety now, I think.
Yeah, he's going to bank that ball snooker style back down and try to keep that cue ball on that side. I know him. He knows he's thinking to himself, I don't want to lose the game. I don't want to give it away. Now this looks like he's shooting. You know, but it's like what you said. You got to take it into your own hands. Master of your own destiny. Don't leave it up to the balls. Yeah, see?
Yeah, I think he knew he wasn't ever going to get the snooker. And now, you know, this would be a bad spot most time. You're just going to shave off the left side, his left side of the pink 4, and come, 2-3 rails back behind the cluster. Now, it looks like he's really sizing up the make.
That's Landon Hollingsworth, bro. He's not backing off. He's like, I'm going to shoot this. But you got to get perfect. You got to not snooker yourself behind the 6-7. You got to not let the 4 come up too much. Yeah.
That's the path.
Yeah.
Really hard to mess that one up.
Yeah. That's what you said the whole rack. You said, hey, man, look at this big 6-7. Look at these big blockers. Where you going? Why are you trying to, reinvent the wheel?
It looks like he's going maybe with the full link jump here. Or maybe he's going with a kick.
Oh, yeah. You just have to be perfect to get shape on that 5. You can hurt yourself here. It looks good, but if you don't get shape.
Boy, he reminds me of Shaw the way he's down over that ball right
You
there.
like?
I mean, like almost exactly those little bumps like that.
Right.
The way the left hand was curled, or the right hand, I mean. Ooh.
Oh, that's no bueno, buddy.
Yeah, he needed a thicker hit there.
Yeah. And CJ, he didn't have to take that chance, right?
Well, there was a kick there for
sure. It was a kick, right?
But they, sometimes it's like this, Raw. You got, they live and die with it at times,
For sure.
So,
Yes.
it is it's your buddy. And then all of a sudden you're like, who gave me this thing?
Why?
Is he going to move the 7 a little
I think
here?
he is.
Uh-oh.
Whoa, love bump.
I don't know if the 6 opened.
He put it in the worst spot. Nope. Whoa.
He's got to come back for the cross-side bank.
See, he should have just put a hair more thought into that. I like how straight pool players bump balls.
Yeah.
Purposeful.
Yeah, and a lot of times when you're bumping them, just imagine if it's anything more than a light bump, it's probably not the right shot.
Oh, see that? There we go.
You know, so
Makes sense.
yeah. I mean, it wasn't like he was breaking open balls there. He was just kind of bumping a ball a little more open, is all.
Yeah.
Stay off the rail. Off the rail is important.
Fire in the hole.
He got off there enough. He's just going to now have to roll the bank. Because I say roll, I mean not like super soft,
exactly.
but
Not one pocket style.
no, he's not laying it up. But he's got to have position, so he can't go out with a full hard high ball. That'll be too thin. Oh wow, he hooked it around the 7. I think he anticipated some contact on the 7 there, Rob.
Right? Yes, he did. Because there was no reason for him to play that ball that hard. Landon, you can jump out this window, you can bank the 7-2, then where you going to shoot the 9 from right there?
No, he's got a little cut on it.
Yeah?
So the cue ball should move towards the 9 some.
Okay.
Like a stun.
You don't want to give free lunch to Joey Tate. You don't want to give free lunch to Joey Tate, buddy. Uh-oh.
Well, it's the same thing as the jump. You know,
yes.
he's an aggressive player.
Right.
Wins him a lot of matches and events.
Exactly.
And no reason not to stick to it.
I like him being aggressive. As long as you could take what comes with it.
Yeah, process
right?
it a little bit.
Yeah. Joey Tate to the hill. Let's go. Let's go. We got action, Double J.
Yeah.
We got action, Double J. Remember, guys, we're getting to the end of the day. Got a little bit of tickets left. My man Rob Merritt, just contact Corey Wolford. If you want tickets for the queue, contact Corey Wolford on Facebook. It's a beautiful queue. It's going to go off today. Joey Tate taking a break? Oh, boy. If I'm ahead and you just made a mistake, I'm not taking a break. Joey Tate. I'm making you feel that. Or, you know, maybe that's what he's thinking, too. He said, I'm going to leave you in that chair and have you think about it. I don't know. If I got the momentum, I'm trying to just get it over with.
Well, nature might be calling.
That's
Never
true.
know.
That's true. I'm always scared. I'm like, let's get this over with, buddy.
Feder Gorse back in the arena now.
He said, this is my house. I must break you. It
won't be long after this final here that we start a semifinal.
Yeah.
Our first of 2.
We're right on it. We're right on it. Not bad for a junior match.
No, that's great.
All right, 440 viewers in the house. Sweating the action. This is how we do it. Build that audience. Let's go. Thank you for everybody for tuning in. Once again, we have a $5,000 queue.
Oh. When's that going to be?
Today.
Oh, today?
Yeah.
Where do I buy a ticket for that?
Corey.
Okay. I'll be sure to go do that.
Corey and Trina, yeah. You seen that queue?
No.
Oh, boy.
Who's the maker?
Russian, super famous guy.
Okay.
It's beautiful. Let me just go back to this thing. Sorry. You know, it's funny, Jay. I'm so used to having the computer to do this. I'm like, how do I do this? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's Roman. That's his name. Sorry, Roman Yakimov.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. Yeah, so you guys can get on it because it's going to go off today. Landon stayed in the seat. He said, "I'm not going anywhere." He said, "You give me anything."
The only place I want to go is that table.
Yes,
Get a
exactly
shot,
right. I
please.
like that, folks. I like that, man. He stayed there and said, "I'm coming for you."
Yeah, our camera view doesn't show all the people that have filtered in.
Oh yeah, they're here.
Yeah, there's quite a few in the stands and
They
more
are here.
coming.
Exactly. Because like Jay said, it's going to be Fedor and Shaw, right?
Yeah, and those front ones are VIP. you
Yeah.
know, so
Do you know that Pat told me some of those people have been customers for 50-plus years?
oh yeah.
That's awesome.
Stu, who's right there.
Oh, Stu Montana. What's
Yeah.
his name? Stu Montana?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he's
Mattia.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
And he's been coming since the 70s. I believe.
That guy's like an encyclopedia of pool. He knows what's going on.
Yeah, he's
Right?
I met him in 93, I think. We met actually on the golf course. That's
Wow.
how we met. I was with Johnny Archer traveling. It might have been more like 95. I guess.
Okay.
And 96 even maybe. And him and Stewie had an arranged golf game, and I tagged along, and I've known him ever since. Oh, beautiful stroke there.
He stroked that one like he wanted to get this
Beautiful.
over with, Double J.
Yeah, and that's where that backswing set him up perfect to just release the cue, and then your tip position does all the work, really.
Yeah,
It not only draws the ball, but it slows it down as well.
Mm-hmm.
But really, that's why the backswing's so important. A lot of people don't realize you build it so you can rely on it just to swing off of under pressure.
For sure.
Maybe more important in pool than any other sport, even though they're important in all the sports.
Right?
But pool, I think, is shows it the most. Yeah,
Absolutely.
because it's delicate with aggressive.
Yes.
You know, the other ones are mainly just aggressive.
Yes.
You know?
Joey Tate is going
Ooh.
out. Oh, you
I didn't
didn't
expect
do
that.
it.
Now, is he going to get a little bit of a roll? You'd have to say that's a little
That-
roll.
That's a roll.
for,
'Cause
for leaving him that close to it.
yeah,
It's a tough shot.
yeah.
And I really couldn't explain why that miss happened. Maybe the tip position came up just a hair. Maybe I don't. I rarely blame the aim.
Right?
You know, especially with good players. I mean, it's not usually the case. The problem.
Yeah. Sorry about that mispronunciation, guys. It's Stu Matana.
Matana. He's
SJM.
actually born in London, so
Yeah.
he's a dual citizen.
Yeah.
Actually.
He's dual smart too.
Yeah,
He's
he
dual.
was a finance guy, I believe, for Ernst & Young for many years in
There you
Manhattan.
go. There you go. Super solid.
Really solid guy.
Yeah. All right, Landon. We know you're going to jack up and fire at this 4-ball because you're not ducking.
Well, he's playing the safety.
What?
He's coming back behind the 5-6.
Come on, Landon. Show some growth, baby. Show some growth, baby. I know you want to shoot this ball, bro. We know. We know the crowd's going to go crazy, but at this juncture, you don't want to go down, bro. Play that safe behind the 5-ball.
I think they all know you too well.
Yeah.
Overcut it.
Yeah. See, you bet the game on that shot, though, Landon.
Yeah, and, you know, when you're close to the ball, perspective becomes hard.
Yeah.
Because you don't have that space to create that shot line.
That's exactly right.
And so you'll see guys and stand up over the ball. That's the one time you'll see them get down and make little adjustments on their aiming.
Exactly.
It's just a funny shot now. The time now is to take advantage of that little roll.
He still got there.
And I think he just holds the ball. I mean, could draw it back. forward's a little dicey to me.
He's still not out the woods.
No.
Joey Tate said, I'm a lumberjack. I'm out the woods, Hannah. I'm going to show you. Paul Bunyan ain't got nothing on me. Here we go.
Oh, the same thick.
I watched his cue line, Double J, and
Did-
it was not on.
Yeah, it was a little thick, huh?
Yes. I was looking dead at it. Wow, Joey Tate. Oh, boy. Give me Hill then. Come on. Show me who wants it. I love it, man. I love it. Good luck to Joey and good luck to Landon. Let's go.
Really clean there.
Yeah, he's not going to make that same mistake twice. Joey
Yeah.
Tate. And, oh, boy.
You rarely have breaking runs when it's hill.
yeah.
You do. It's just
I
for
know.
some reason it doesn't happen
I
much,
know.
especially
I
in
know.
the bigger moments. And but I kind of feel like he might get an opportunity after a couple mistakes there from Joey to close the door.
Yeah.
And he's got that big break.
And he got that big break. Guess what? 8-8. Let's concentrate. Woohoo! Race to 1. Oh, boy. Let's go, man. Let's go. A little fist bump. Let's go. I love that, man.
Yeah, we had a great final to start the day with the ladies.
Yeah.
Young ladies.
Yes.
Even better final here
Yes.
to move us on,
Oh,
complete the juniors, but move us on into the rest of the
exactly,
day. So
Double J. And
things building.
I just want to let you guys know out there, Double J volunteered to get in the booth. He said, hey, the junior's playing. He said, I'm coming in. We love that, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
I told them they better not embarrass me. They better play their best game or Double J's not coming back. Nah, man, we love you, man. Thank you for being in the booth,
absolutely.
brother. I already know. You know, last time Double J was in the booth with Sticks, he came down. He came through on his own accord. This guy supports pool, man. So
Yeah, it's the Moscone stuff this week, and I was thinking about it, and I'm sure I'll have to explain it again, but without an explanation,
for sure,
when you're in pool, and like you do a lot of things,
Absolutely.
right? So in pool, I do a lot of things.
Yes.
I do a lot of different things,
Yes.
and I love it. And I would never change it, but I also have to sometimes remind myself and separate those things. And remember where my job description lies.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
I
it's
got
easy
you,
to
brother.
get them all mixed together a little bit.
But where you are, you can't mix them.
Right.
Where I am, I can't mix them.
Yeah.
I know exactly.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Remember who my bosses are.
Exactly.
And maybe who I'm a boss of a little bit. You know?
Hey, man, just keep doing the job that you're doing. We appreciate you.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Ron. Same here.
Yeah,
Same to you.
absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Yeah, they're going to have to pull me off with glue and pliers.
Cleavers, huh?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Hill.
Landon Hollingsworth, if you ever got that good break in you, you need it right now, buddy. Joey Tate is just looking for a chance. Landon broke well a couple of times, but he got snookered. He didn't have a clean shot. That's what he has to be looking for. But when you hit him as hard as he do, you don't know whether to take some off, put some on, change your tip position, nothing. He's just like, I'm going to stick to rock, and I'm going to take what the table gives me.
And go with your gut.
And the gut, it says,
He's going to be straight in.
yes, it is. Oh, boy, Double J, yep.
That's what I
Oh,
kind of felt,
boy.
that we might get a chance for a break and run.
Oh, man.
That you shouldn't worry about the 7.
Right.
The 7/8's the shot, no matter even if the 7 does go. Anytime you're shooting to a portion of the pocket, if you have a choice, or if you got to shoot it to the pocket, you want to be close to it.
Right.
And if you have a choice, you probably stay away from it.
That's right.
So the first shot and the first thing is really to make sure he gets handy on the 3 because he doesn't have a lot of pockets up top for the 4. It
That's
does
true.
go by the 6. Okay, so he's going to draw one rail over, I guess.
Yeah. Now he likes that shot. You got to be precise on this one, though, Landbo.
Yeah, you can handle some cut on the 4.
Yep.
So, again, when you draw it back over and back, it's kind of like a floating into position shot.
Just like he did it last time.
Right.
Don't force it into position. Let it roll there.
Yeah, when you force it, not only the ball becomes more missable, but a lot of times you'll overhit it and land on the rail over there and make the shot on the 4 much more difficult than it really was. It's got to go just a little. And see, this is what I mean. He didn't get perfect, but this is fine.
This is dead fine. Yeah. Oh, boy. Don't go into the balls trying to make something.
No.
Save yourself. Just get on this 6 and do your thing. Don't worry about the 7. Concentrate, young Danielson. Oh, boy. Either way, I'm proud. These guys, pool wins. Oh, he hit that one.
Good attacking stroke there.
Yeah.
Now this, if he happened to love it, he could fall on the left side rail here with top left English.
Yeah.
And the kiss shot on the 8 is a hanger.
Yeah.
Really, you can shoot it from behind the 7 all kinds of ways. The only problem with that is you have to have really good speed on the 7, not to be on the rail straight in on the shot after the kiss shot. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Because the cue ball's not going to exit the rail on a soft kiss shot on the 8. It's going to lay on the rail there.
Right. I just want to see him be definitive. Whatever, how he makes up his mind, I want to see him just stick to it. Don't waffle. Just do what you need to do.
Yeah, he's just now recognizing the kiss shot, so we'll see.
Yeah. If he likes that kiss shot, he's gonna attack. He's not gonna lay up.
The thing about the kiss shot is everything's a little more predictable.
Yeah.
Only reason being is because the combination on the 7 to the 8 is thin.
Yeah.
So that means the 7's going to be moving.
Yeah.
So I like the kiss shot myself. It's just a matter of how comfortable he is.
Exactly. Just don't
hop inside, just lay on the rail.
That's what he's doing, Jay.
All right. Now you only have to be mindful. This is perfect.
Yep.
You don't want the reason why he wanted to get off a little more is maybe be able to help the cue ball on the next shot.
Mm-hmm.
Here is just a matter of, again, understanding you're going to be on the rail with the cue ball. So you need to play the 7 to where you have some type of natural angle to move the rock.
Exactly. And here he goes. How about that, Jay?
How
about that, Jay?
Fairly straight. This is what I was talking about.
Come on, shot maker. You got to show us, baby.
Yeah, the thing is, normally you don't want to play it super light to play the above angle.
Right.
Just because it's easy for it to bounce on you. So usually you just hit it a hair harder to get to where the 7 comes up another 3 or 4 inches, 3 inches.
Just don't get in this position and just jam it. Don't do it.
I think he's got enough to get the cue ball a little freed up.
I think he's going to
like
a little
that.
freed up. There you go.
Yeah.
That's all he can ask for. Landon Hollingsworth, how bad you want it, baby?
Yeah, sports is amazing.
How bad you
Come
want
down
it?
hill, and this is the 9-ball shot. 2 future champions.
Right. There you go. Let that stress out, baby.
I'd like to see him go look at the 9 from behind just like this. He's been doing that a lot of the match.
Yeah. I'm not going to say my little obvious, my little one-pocket little ducking here.
No.
You got to shoot this.
Yeah,
you want to be a champion?
Trust what you see and pull the trigger.
You want to be a 2-time champion, Landon Hollingsworth?
Oh, he might have fluked it. No,
Nope.
It's going to get up, though.
Nope.
This isn't over.
Oh, boy. Fire in the hole, Joey Tate.
Oh, he's shooting.
Bank City.
He's shooting.
ATM card is ready. Don't you dare duck.
No, he's not ducking.
Okay.
He is not ducking.
This is the moment you live for, buddy. This is the moment they write in the history book. Hill, bank shot, Joey Tate. Get the cash, Double J.
Oh, he switched it.
Get the cash, Double J.
He switched it.
Get the
Ladies
cash,
and
Double J.
gentlemen,
Guys. Great
give it
pass
up
by both
for
of
your
them. Hats off to Landon
2022
Hollingsworth.
Whoa.
Junior
Joey Tate.
International
Whoa.
Champion, Mr. Joey Tate.
That was amazing. Thank you, everybody. He wanted that. He wanted that. Remember,
And
you guys.
last year's champion and this year's runner-up, Mr. Landon Hollingsworth.
Wow, guys. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in.
I have a feeling we're going to have a three-peat of this matchup next year.
Oh, it's crazy.
Dave,
Thank you guys for
still
being
under the
here.
18?
Thank you guys for
All
being
right, we
here.
may see this a third time, folks.
out the building. Double J, thank
And now
you for
for
being
these other
here.
guys, I
Absolutely.
don't know
Yeah,
what we
thanks
got
for
coming up
having me.
next.
All
but I
right,
mean, this
let's
was a
go.
show.
Next up, Jason Shaw versus Victor Zelensky. Let's go.